One.
Let's hope not.
Okay, it seems recording properly. Okay, let's start out. First with a small recap of what has happened. Okay, last time the group finally they fought the boss demon thing of the well, I forget the air domain. I forget what the freaking place was called. Did I ever name it?
The air domain, I think.
The air domain?
Yeah, and the ruin we went to.
Had a bunch of zombies, undeads, and you killed a big ghosty thing that tried to steal your souls. And got a new.
We have an undead, and I recall correctly, we have an undead Cyclops back at home.
It was an ogre, not a cyclops.
Oh, ogre. Okay.
Or is it?
Carry on.
Yeah, ogre thing. Yeah, it's you got an undead thing that had surprising enough intelligence, which you don't currently know why it's as smart as it is. After that, you completed your quest and gave that magic item to the air guardian who wanted it. Left the area, fought some cabals, tougher ones who nearly killed like half of the people you're trying to protect. You guys failed at that. Found this city,
Protecting is
went to the
very
guild,
loose
turned
word
in
in
your
that
other
situation.
quest, and got some mild. Got like what did I say? 100 gold, 100 experience, 100 gold from that. Yeah, you guys didn't like it a lot. And then we ended it there. I also noticed that people's experience are all different. Why is this? Mike White, what's the experience level for the group?
My experience is 8,778.
Let's see. Brian's is 9,078. Anderlick is 9,078.
Didn't I miss a session, though?
I don't think you
Well,
did.
we'll update that.
You should be 9,078.
I think the group's supposed to be at 9,078.
That's fine with me.
That's what everyone else has set out, except for Abraxas, who had, for whatever reason, 6,078. I have quickly changed his. Okay, you are currently in the guild hall after completing your quest, and you know from the town itself there's a festival thing which you don't know anything about getting set up. Go.
There's a what's getting set up?
You do know some party favors, festival. The place is being decorated as for a festival, which you have not have any information about.
Okay.
Ryan is currently from this hometown, so he might actually have information.
Well, I'm going to start looking for a game.
You're going to gamble right now.
Yeah, well, I'm going to do two gather information checks. One is to find out about the festival, and the other one is to find out about some gambling.
Okay. First and foremost, Ryan's from this town. The Lich is from this town. If he doesn't know, then fuck. Well, you're currently in a guild hall that's currently empty. Besides the the ogre. No, wait. Damn it! How do you pronounce that? Freaking.
Natai?
No, yeah, ogre. Yeah, it's an ogre.
Ogre mate.
No. There's an ogre behind the counter running the place.
Okay.
Yeah, like right here. There's an ogre just sitting there at the counter. He looks kind of bored right now, and he's currently. What?
Unless if there's not anything interesting going on in the guild hall, I'm going to leave the guild hall and go do my gather information checks.
Gather information. The guild hall tends to have a lot of information considering this. Okay, if you want to leave the guild hall.
Well, I mean, it doesn't look like there's anything going on here.
There's never going anything anywhere. Okay, we'll just move back to town then. Abraxas is just gonna follow.
This is my boat.
And for which one's going first?
Well, 12 is to find out what's going on with the festival, and 18 is to find some gambling.
Everyone can easily you first person you walks up to immediately tells you what he knows about the festival, and he tells out it's the festival of joyous that have I don't actually never wrote down the name of this. It's the festival of magical aptitude. Oh look, Paul joined us. Magical aptitude that happens once a year to celebrate magic, the joyous benefits it give us, and generally that stuff. It's a joyous festival for magic. It happens once a year, and it holds magical tournament for apprentices or generally people who are new to magic.
Okay.
Yeah, there are prizes for the top 3 spots, and it's generally a festival for a good time. There's settings up all over the place. The festival officially started today, but the tournament doesn't start till tomorrow.
Okay.
There's lots of games and other stuff going off. Prices are actually lower than normal, so if you want to get items, now's a good time to get it. Wrath ain't there, and until the group gets Wrath,
He ain't gonna say a word.
Other information to find a game.
Gambling. Yeah, you walk up to a tavern, and there's gambling going on inside.
Cool. I'll join the game.
Roll a d20. Let's see. I'm just gonna roll a d20. How much did you bet?
Oh, I don't know. Let me see how much I have.
Because you found 3 people, and all 3 of them just played worse than you. Looks like you won, let's just say 2 gold. No, wait.
Okay.
You won the pot. You won 6 gold.
Sweet.
They're willing to play another game, but then again, they have to leave.
Well, I'm going to keep playing for story purposes, but there's no reason to tie up actual game time.
Oh, and I'm going to go to go and take a look at the tournament, see if I can recognize any of the participants. Just out of curiosity.
Yes to Alton. Actually, your character is actually supposed to enter right about now. Let's see. Angelic, what are you doing? No,
I'll just follow the what?
Ryan who said something.
Oh, I'll be heading to the tournament and taking a look to see if I recognize any of the participants, just out of curiosity.
Okay, as Angelic, the Lich, Amon, Omega, Angelic and Abraxas walk down the streets because tournament, a hooded figure walks up to you. Hooded figure is our Angelus. Introduce yourself.
Yeah, 2 seconds. I'm just making what I've asked to do. 2 seconds.
I just said yes.
Yeah, but obviously I need to set the right. Okay.
+7. I don't think Amon even gets that.
It's a -2 penalty for what I'm trying to do, but it's still.
Okay, so as you walk forward, you see a hooded figure, elf, walk up to you. Normal high elf, as far as your group is concerned, walks up to your group and introduces himself. Mike's off doing his own thing.
Do I have anybody in particular I'm supposed to introduce myself to when I turn up, or have I been given general descriptions?
You know the Lich, and you know Amon and Braxis. You do not know. You do not know who this is, but you were told of him.
Okay. Okay. Well, I would walk up to one of the 2 that I've been told to recognize, probably the Lich.
You personally met both of these 2.
Okay. Do I have any specific orders?
You should mention that I'm in disguise right now as my human form.
Okay, well, I would recognize, so...
Freaking out if people see a Lich.
That's true. Currently, he has a nat 20 or something. He put a 25 or something. Yeah, he looks like a normal human, but probably may or not recognize it. Your currently orders are to find your last group member, who you know as Wraith, and you know where he is, but you do not know how to get to him. Seeing these people are in the town, you decided to get them for help.
Right. So I know where he is, but I just can't get to him on my own.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. In which case, I would go up to who's this guy? What's this guy's name?
This one right here is Abraxas, and he's a cleric, necromancer.
Yeah. I would go up to Abraxas then.
Oh yeah, Paul's here. He can play his own character.
Yeah.
I would walk up to Abraxas' character, politely give a short bow.
Okay.
Say, greetings, Abraxas. Our Lord has sent me on a mission which may require the assistance of your group to help find one of our Lord's supporters. I may need assistance in retrieving him. I apologize for interfering with your mission. However,
that's his name.
Circumstances are beyond my control. Xandros.
Yes, that's the Lord's name.
Yeah, I'm not going to utter it in public though.
You do know he is basically an unknown entity for the most part.
Okay. But still, I'm not going to risk it.
Yeah, true. There might be people who still know about him, but they are rare, and they would believe either he's dead or hiding.
Yeah, I'm just generally going to avoid it on the off chance in public.
True. If they do find out, they would kill you.
Yeah.
Or at least attempt to, at least.
Yeah. That signet ring I bought for the character.
You bought a lot of stuff with the money I gave you.
Yeah, I did.
I should not have given you that much.
Well, the mark that I'll have on the ring will be something that identifies me as being working for him. Something I can prove, basically.
Okay.
Yeah. So basically, I'll show the ring as an example to prove that I am who I say I am.
Well, Paul, how do you react?
Was I aware that he'd be trying to join us, or just am I taking this as a surprise?
You know he's an old spy of your group.
Oh.
Yeah, he oftentimes would gather information about the world for the Lord. Obviously, the Lord himself could not move, and his powers were not that great. So, Alton was the one who did it. Went out and searched information about the world. But it was only one person, so somewhat limited.
This must be a very important person if he's taking me out of a town so rich with many corpses to be overtaken.
The people are alive!
Well, they are for now.
True, if you just kill the town, you'll kill about everything I have set up.
One question. Isn't there a graveyard somewhere? The dead has to be buried somewhere.
Outside the town. That'd be a great for whatever reason you need it for.
Noted. Okay, so...
Do you have a key for this map? That looks like could be a graveyard there outside of town.
I do not. I just googled for this map. I do not actually have this place.
If you look at the upper left,
we'll figure that out later.
Looks like it could be a mausoleum and a graveyard.
Yeah, it does. I never noticed that. I'll add it later if we got.
That'd be with me, guys.
Okay, so you said something about finding our last party member.
Finding a minion who was trapped.
Yeah. Essentially, my orders were to try and find this individual who works for our Lord. However, the trail has become a little difficult, and I have the suspicion that I may need assistance. So I have broken with normal protocol and come to speak with you about seeking your aid.
Yes. All right.
In this area, you know he is.
Yeah.
Okay. Out of curiosity, how many people have seen him?
Seen who?
By the way, what is Wrath?
A Goliath barbarian.
Have the people in town seen him? How he look?
You don't know.
Hmm.
You could try asking.
It could, but it could also draw the attention of the if he is trapped by by whoever is in this town. It could also draw attention.
Freaking! How do I whisper to someone?
You type /W and then A, and then the name of the person that you want to send it to.
/W. I typed in A, and it gave me Dark, and it gave me Andrelek.
Well, yeah, because it will try to find all the names. So if you type more of the name, it will narrow it down.
Okay.
And then you can select the correct one, and then you can just type the information, and it will send separately.
Okay, I just typed it in now.
Yeah, and it would send to the person that you want to send it to. It should show up as yellow, I think, to show that it is private.
I think that is done correctly.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's that. I understand what you're saying there. Yeah.
That's essentially the information you have.
Yeah. Again, I will keep this very quiet in order to make sure nobody else is overhearing. But so unfortunately, or I make an attempt to, and you talk quietly. And I would say to a gentleman I was talking to, I say, unfortunately, I believe he has already been apprehended by the town guards. Hence, why I need additional assistance to retrieve him.
Okay.
Is there a skill check for whispering?
It would be a listen check to pick it up.
No, to
DC?
hide it.
Not really, no.
Yeah, basically a listen check, and then
It'd be a listen check, but the difficulty would be based off what I'm doing, basically. So if it's quiet, and depending on how far away it is, it makes it harder, basically.
There's like 10 feet away. There's people around.
Yeah, it's basically something that you would have to decide how. I'm just looking up the skill page to give you an example.
Oh god damn it! Why is that not a thing?
Oh, by the way, if the people are, if the whole town is bustling with life, everyone chatting around, don't you think it'll be a bit harder for someone to hear?
Yeah, that's why the difficulty goes up. For example, normal people talking has no penalties.
You're trying to whisper.
Yeah, so basically I'm trying to make it quiet. And also, it's all sorts of things. It's like how difficult, how busy the room is, how far away they are listening, that sort of thing.
I already did the roll.
Yeah, so that would be. I mean, an average is what, 10 for.
You don't know if anybody heard you or not.
Well, that's right. Actually, difficulty for people whispering is 15 currently.
Yeah, but
as a base.
That's just a D20. You don't know what bonuses it gets or negative.
Oh yeah, I agree. I'm just telling you what the DC is based on what the book says. So.
Good to know.
Yeah. So yeah.
Oh, by the way, okay. I'm gonna ask now. What do any of us know about Goliath?
Knowledge, history, or something?
knowledge, nature.
Trained or untrained?
Obviously, I mean, the most obvious thing about them is that they're exceptionally tall.
If the knowledge, you have to be trained in it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You may not make a knowledge nature check. Come on.
I'm back.
All right.
They're really tall and really strong. That's the most obvious thing just from looking at them.
Yes.
I just want to see if I just want to know the general knowledge about Goliath, because that may help us in knowing where he's being kept. After all, I don't think you can lock a Goliath in the town jail.
All I've been able to obtain is that he was taken by the guards and put in a jail. I'm not been able to find out where. That's part of the reason why I have come to you.
General knowledge about Goliaths is they are bigger than normal humans. They are generally tougher, not as generally intelligent, and they keep more to themselves than most.
Okay, so definitely not normal jail. You said that he was around this area?
Alton knows this information. Yeah, he's generally the place he's kept out is basically right next to the wall. So if something happens, it's generally kept away from most people.
Yeah. But yeah, basically, I know he's in the town. He's been apprehended and taken to this town. I don't know any more than that as to where he's been placed. But obviously, based on his size, you would suspect he would be out of the way.
I have literally his
he would
entire
attract a lot of
location already set up.
Well, then we should be looking for a building that's a lot sturdier than mine.
And controlled by
After
the guard.
all, can't risk a creature like that just breaking out by breaking through the wall.
Hence, I have come to ask assistance in this matter.
Probably in a dungeon under the castle.
There's no castle here, is there?
Right in the middle. Right in the middle of the map.
Oh, there is. Yeah, there's a small castle in the middle of the town. No one can get
Yeah,
to it
but
though.
that's not it. You already said that it was close to the wall, so not in the middle, not the castle in the middle. All right. So, shall we pick up knot tie and try to search the place, the area?
I would imagine so.
Okay.
Can we just ask him where the guardhouse is and then just go there?
It's your choice what you do.
So I'm saying to the rest of the group, I mean, probably.
I'll help him out.
Does anyone
Someone
have
has.
I do.
Use
I'll
the
help him out.
kind of guard and try to figure it out.
Okay, then that's what I will do.
I'm sorry, what is everyone doing?
Okay, depending on who is going to pick up Notai, is anybody going to go and pick up Notai? Otherwise, I'll be doing it.
That's true, because Natai does not have any of this information. He's off gambling and gathering information about the town.
So, if Angelic and Abraxas are going to help Alton to search that part of town, I'll go and pick up Notai and bring him up to speed.
Okay.
Alright.
Okay.
Move your tokens appropriately. If you're going after your new friend, you just move over here.
All right. Nice. Well, there we go.
Natai isn't there yet.
Yeah, I'm
Sorry.
going to. You're still in that inn, I think.
Yeah, have I had a chance to get any healing, by the way? Because I have some strength damage and hit point damage.
Oh, that's right. That's why you have that strength. I'm wondering where that came from. The shadows.
Oh.
Let's see.
So I said I need to take a few days off to rest.
I believe I set it up. It's either 1 strength per day returns or 1 strength per hour.
Well, it's 1 strength per day is the way it's in the book.
It's been 2 days.
Okay. Are there any clerics in the group who have a restoration spell handy?
I don't know that spell yet.
Sorry. If there's any consolation, I don't have anything. I can't tell you anything. But you can't just sit away and enjoy the festival for a few days.
How much hit points do I get when I heal? Or when I...
From the short rest thing we have set up, it's your
Well, from the last 2 days of resting.
I believe we set it up. It's your level plus level plus Constitution. Everyone actually should be more or less at full health by now.
Yeah, I'm at full health. I didn't suffer much damage.
Alright then. So you're headed to this new area. What are you on the lookout for?
I'm asking where the guardhouse is.
They actually point you to a tall building situated next to, actually a 2-story mediocre building. Actually, with this. Yeah, actually it'd be a 2-story building.
Okay.
Which is situated next to a 3-story giant building next to it.
Okay.
If you walk up to the guardhouse.
No, I'm gonna. I can walk right up to it. I'm gonna.
You do see 2 guards on either side of the entranceway.
Yeah, I was looking to see what their patrol routine around the building is.
They do not ever move.
How big are? How are they kitted out? Are they in like heavy armor with the weapons, for example? Are they in leathers?
I have the tokens and everything set up. What did I have for? I do not know what category this armor is. Let me clarify what it. Let me quickly look this up. I think it's not at least medium, but it might be heavy.
Okay, so they're not like set up to just patrol around the town, for example. They're reasonably kitted out.
Medium armor.
Okay, yeah. So it sounds like they're set for trouble.
Yeah, they have stone plate. They have decent level armor based on what you're saying. They have a cap. They have gloves on. They look to be more or less half covered with armor.
Yeah. So again, it's that setup. They are obviously set up to protect themselves rather than just being in like plain leathers or light armor for day-to-day stuff.
These look like at least decently quality guards.
That could be a problem.
You don't know how strong they are.
No.
You want to do any other searches on the guards? Or...
Not the guards particularly, but I'm curious about the larger building that they're protecting. Does it have any like prison cell style windows on the sides or the back or anything that we can see?
The guardhouse?
Yeah.
It has normal windows. The
Okay,
building
what about
next
the larger
to you,
building?
the 3-story building, has barred windows.
Okay.
The guardhouse looks for a place where guards themselves go.
Okay.
Because you do
So,
you do see one guard leave and one guard exit. The guard who exits goes onto the building next door and enters there.
does it look big enough for that in our mind that it could house or put somebody in prison of that size that we're looking for? The larger building.
The larger building, the 3-story one?
Yeah.
It looks like it could hold a lot of people.
Yeah. Or for example, I'm all about the obviously we're looking for somewhere that would hold a Goliath.
It could easily hold 10 of them.
Yeah, so more likely if he's going to be anyway, it would be in one of those prison cells in that place.
You just have to find
in my mind. In my mind, yes. I will look to the other two then to see what their opinions are based off what we're seeing.
Can we see if there are there any other guards besides these 2 near the entrance?
You see 2 outside the what you assume to be the jail. So that's a total of 4 guards you can see.
Are we getting close yet?
At this point, since they're all more or less taking the place out, you might as well join up if you want, or take another minute. Yeah, should be around this time.
Maybe we could get a man on the inside to make sure that our guy is here.
But who are you gonna send?
You have 2 rogues.
Oh yeah, by the way, Mike, for your other champagne, I noticed that there's a blank character sheet. Is that for me?
Not specifically. It could be.
I have access to
needs it.
Okay, you know what? I'll save that for after the champagne.
One's male, one's female.
Okay.
What if we hang out and wait for the guards to get off duty and then follow one of them home and see if they take their armor with them? And if they do take their armor with them, we could jump them, kill them, and take their armor, and then somebody could wear that armor to go in disguise and get a look inside.
Let's see. It does not look to be covering everything. The arms, the middle of the arms and lower body do not seem to be covered at all. Neither is the face.
Well, still, with a disguise check, you could at least pass well enough that no one's going to take a second look.
Unless they know him. Then again, yeah. Unless they know him, you're likely not to. There's also still that tournament Ryan talked about. You know the tournament starts tomorrow, which would make today. Why do you hate me? Oh, right. I just remembered. I completely forgot about that.
Forgot what?
Yeah, there's 2 females, 1 at each doorway, and one of the 2 guards. Half of them are male, half female. I'm sorry, he has to tell you why he hates me.
No, I'm going to let them figure it out in character later on.
So much.
What?
Don't worry about it.
Wait,
No,
I'm actually just gonna take a walk inside. I mean, I'm assuming this is just also it's like a guardhouse, which is kind of like a police station where you can kind of walk inside. So I'm just gonna walk inside.
Alright then, I don't actually have...
wait. Run that by me again. Did you say that half of the guards in there are male and the other half is female?
Yeah.
There's 4 guards outside. At each doorway, there's 1 male, 1 female guard.
Okay. So why? I think that's a bit normal. So why were you guys laughing about it?
That's because Angelus asked me.
I have to ask, and it will come apparent at some point in the game later on, probably.
It will become apparent now, or it may become later. It's eventually going to become known why he hates me. I did not even know. I just completely forgot about this. Thank you for choosing that.
You're welcome. Right.
So, Angelic is going to walk straight inside.
Okay, I'm going to
Not
watch to
me.
see how they react.
I think I'll walk in too. I think a familiar face might smooth things out.
It's been like 5 years since your character's been here in town.
Eh,
I walk inside.
no chance.
They stop you because a guy with a giant scythe is trying to walk inside. They ask that you put your weapon away.
I'll keep walking
Okay,
since they're only stop. I'll keep walking since they're only stopping him.
Please move the characters who are walking inside to look down here, so I know which ones.
Okay. I take out my scythe and I say, "So, got anywhere safe where I can put this?"
They point off to the side. No, actually, there's a place inside, right to the left. To the left, you can put it. They ask you leave your scythe there.
Is that a rack or something?
Yeah, it's just basically a giant table where people can store stuff like giant scythes who are threatening people. You can see one of the male guard is actually starting to sweat a little with the giant scythe you're wielding. One-handed, I might add.
All right, I pick it up and then I embed it in the table. I don't see anyone take that away.
The guard
And
immediately
now-
goes, "Why?"
I look at him and say, "I'd like to see someone try and take it now." And I'm walking.
The guard's just staring at it in shock. The female guard just doesn't give a fuck and just looking the other way. So you two have went inside.
Yep.
Yeah, you see inside there are several different guards. I don't have a map. Yeah, you see several guards, several desks, a few. Most of them seem to be armed in some or ways, and others in different styles of armor. There's a few with leathers, and yeah, none look in heavier armor than normal medium armor. In the back is a walled-off area.
Walled off, as
Yeah,
in
there's-
bricked up.
No, like a normal wooden wall with on the right side of the doorway, you can see is a glass window that shows stairways.
Do you have a map for this?
I do not. Actually, I could probably use this other one I set up, but I don't know if it'll work. Yeah, I can just use this one.
Take a look at it first. You might want to take a quick look at it and then see if it might work with your description.
Oh, damn it! Let me move. Yeah, it will actually work with the description. Let's see. Damn it. Yeah, this will work. This is what you see.
All right.
You see this place? Although this map has 3 of it, we're going to ignore the 3rd level.
Yeah, kind of blurry. I'm guessing it's not meant for this kind of resolution.
Probably. Sorry, there's not much I can do about it. Okay, Abraxas and Amon have entered the building.
How many guards how many people do I see inside?
Let's see. You see one over here, which is the male guard. You just put the weapon away. You see a few others sitting at tables. You see 4 total, though.
4 total?
This is where you see the stairway.
Going up or down?
Up. You do not see any way down.
Okay.
So where was that wooden wall you talked about?
This area you can't see. There's actually a lot of wooden walls. Let's see. This is not a wall right here. This is an open area. The wall is this line right here along with this. I don't know what the freak this is. But that's the wooden wall. You see desks, people just working about. You see them milling. These 2 are talking. Holy snap, what the freak. These 2 are just talking with each other. Chatting about their day. This guard still wondering about the scythe embedded in the table and is in shock. Mouth agape. Wondering what the fuck he's going to do and if he's going to be fired.
I just shrug and say, if we're quick about this, I'll leave I'll take my scythe and leave.
That doesn't change the fact that there's a hole in the table. Why? That's his response.
Then maybe you should try have something a little more safe than just a table.
It's a wooden table. What are we supposed to do? We don't have like a special place for this.
Really? Huh. 5 years? It's been 5 years and the security still sucks, huh?
What are you talking about? Do you remember this? This would be the same as you know from before.
No, I'm just saying. You already said so yourself. It's been 5 years since I've been here.
5
so
plus.
5 plus. No, I said it's been five. It's been 5 or so years, and I just say the security still sucks.
He has no idea what the freak you're talking about.
Remember. So
I'm just gonna ask the guy. So we're in the 2-story building or the 3-story building right now?
2-story. We're ignoring the 3rd level of this map because it just does not work with this.
I thought there was a 2-story building next to a 3-story building.
This is the 2-story building, the guardhouse. The one next door is a jail cell, and it's 3 stories.
Okay.
Yeah, this is just a small guardhouse meant for. This is basically
so we can't access that jail building next door from this building.
No, you see no visible entranceway. Connection from this building to the other one.
Oh, okay. I get.
Oh yeah, Abraxas, did you have any idea what we were going to do once we got in?
I was just looking to see how many people are inside. I have an idea, but I thought that the buildings were.
Oh, you're gonna try and sneak by.
Not exactly. I'm gonna step back outside and go next door.
Amon?
I'm gonna go in for a bit, just to make sure it's not not weird that I embed myself in the table, walk in just a step, and then walk out, and then just walk out. I'm gonna take a more thorough look of the building. What as I take a few steps at a time.
All right then.
What
Please,
do I see?
there are several desks where you're standing. Please move to the right one. Thank you. Yeah, there's desk area and people are working, filling out paperwork or generally just doing police things, which I don't know what police do.
Okay, from this side, where would you say the 3-story building
To your
would be?
left. That's that way.
I keep walking and walking.
Guards
What
generally
do I see to my right?
a wall. I don't know what you're expecting. This is a police station.
This part, it's walled off, right?
Yes.
Does it look the same, about the same as the rest of the building, or does it look recent or something?
It looks like it's been there, normal part of the building. This doorway is complete. This is a doorway right here.
Where do I see the window with the stairs?
The stairs with the window are right. This is the doorway right here, and the window is right. Yeah, actually, doorway be there, window right there. I get mixed up with the. Yeah, you're right, basically right at the entrance to the stairway.
I look over there and ask, "Excuse me, where does this path lead?"
It leads up to the warden's office. He doesn't. You shouldn't go up there either because he doesn't allow unannounced guests.
Ah, I see. Thank you.
If you would like to set an appointment, talk with Johnson over there. Gesturing to this person. No!
Can I then?
Oh, that.
Natai. If Natai would like to walk inside, he can walk inside. You're asked.
No. Actually, I was going to walk over to the other building, the jailhouse. Just walk up to the guard guarding the door and tell him I'd like to visit a prisoner.
Depends on the guards. Literally, this is how he's responding. Depends on the prisoner because citizens aren't allowed inside usually. You
have a Goliath in there. I need to visit him.
There's he just looks up in wonder, trying to figure out what you're talking about. If we have such a person, you must talk to the warden and set up a proper appointment.
Where's he?
He
gestures to the building right over to the right of him.
Well, okay. I'm talking to Johnson. I would like to make an appointment to speak with the warden, if that's okay.
He just pulls up his card, his clipboard and everything. The warden is busy protecting this. What I need to know the reason of your appointment and everything. Anything else of note you might need. He's busy because of the festival going on, so you may not get to speak with him for a few days.
Oh, it's fine. I just need to inquire about a curious creature I've heard around town you have apprehended. I know this creature, and I would like to confirm my suspicions.
What kind of who? Who are you talking about?
I'm not really sure. His name is Wrath, I believe.
He has no idea who you. He looks through his notes real quickly and does not. He shakes his head. I don't know who you're talking about. I don't have any jail or prisoner or anybody I've heard that's been named that strange name. Why would somebody be named after anger or revenge?
I don't know, but I do know that this person is a bit bigger and that you might have apprehended him a few days ago. He's a lot larger and it looks like a curious creature, not like anything you've seen before.
Do you mean the giant guy? Do you mean the Goliath that was wrecking our platoons outside town a few days ago?
He was. Oh dear. I was warned that he could be trouble.
He killed 3 squads before we managed to knock him down. He's being signed up for execution after the festival.
Ah, I see.
I
Wait.
don't think he's allowed visitors at all.
I see. Thank you. By the way, why was he sighted outside of town, and why were squads dispatched to find him?
We were doing, I don't know the details, but he intercepted a patrol. Fighting happened. I don't know everything about it, only that a lot of our people died from him. And a lot more, more was injured. I don't know all the details. I wasn't there. Thankfully, I'm not facing that kind of guy. His weapon was a giant greatsword. And another thing, you said he was your friend, you say? He looks straight at you?
Not exactly. You see, I was told to find him, but all I was told that he could be a lot of trouble. It's not a necessity for me to recruit him. Let me rephrase that. You see, I was sent to find this particular person and to, shall we say, judge him.
To what?
It would appear that judge him.
I don't know what that in Dutch him.
Judge him.
I don't know what that means.
You see, I'm supposed to
recruit.
It's not a necessity. No loss on my end. I'm sorry for you.
He's looking at you very strangely, questionably, and a little bit hesitant. His right hand has slipped to his sword on his belt.
Sir, please. I do not mean any harm, and I'm quite fortunate to say I am not affiliated with that man.
That is good.
I was merely hired to find him and recruit him if possible. My employer would be very disappointed, but yeah, Mike.
That's up to you.
I can break out myself.
Your character cannot break out, Wrath.
But he's
Technically speaking, you don't have to break him out.
My employer will be disappointed, but I'm afraid that circumstances are not in his favor. Ah well, no loss.
He still looks at you questionably. I'm going to have to ask you to leave.
Now, I need to report to my master.
You have to report to your master. He just watches you as you leave.
Oh.
And I walk and I go to the table and pull out the large scythe with my one hand.
This guy seems to be the commanding officer of this area and is berating this guy for allowing this to happen with your scythe. And when he looks at your scythe, he just berates even more of allowing someone like this inside the police station. I mean, the guard station. And the male guard just trying to appease everybody.
Okay, I'm next door to Jim.
One more thing. How much is the table?
A couple gold. Why?
I take out a few gold and I pay the man.
Do you actually take out a few gold?
Yes.
They thank you that will help you replace the table and possibly get a more sturdier one.
Oh, and don't be so hard on Black. He's just doing his job. And I walk.
Yes, because a lunatic in the place is allowed.
A lunatic.
You might as well be.
Yeah. What?
I'm a lich, dude. Emotion.
Yeah.
I'm not exactly.
You don't have a lot of emotions towards sympathy.
Yeah.
That was about your your entire sympathy.
I
you
guess
had.
you could say. I guess you could say he has no wrath.
Oh,
What the
jeez.
freak? Stop making. You can't speak. Why are you speaking? You're in prison cell. So what are you gonna do? You're gonna break him out violently, do stealth approach, try that disguise. Yeah, that stealth approach. Who was it talked about? I think it was Mike.
Well, I can turn invisible once a day, and that's good for.
It
Oh.
depends. Are we doing this during the day or are we doing this during the night? Mind you, the day.
I have a couple things I'd like to do before we actually go try to break him out.
All right. What do you want to do?
I was trying to go next door to see what kind of security they have in the jailhouse building.
You're not allowed inside.
There's any way of being able to
Okay.
basically walk the perimeter of the building outside?
They're
Try and get in there.
That would. I'm going to tell you right now. That'll give you a lot of suspicion.
Is there an open door, or is the door itself closed?
The door itself is closed and looks to be made of metal.
Okay.
It looks like a heavy steel double two. Is it two double for the map, or is it just one? I think it's two doors.
You know, there is another way. If we cause a commotion big enough to warn a lot of the guards to go investigate.
Wait, what the freak? Where's the
If
entrance to
clear
this
the
place?
So you said there's windows on this building for the jail cells?
Behind the building, you would look and you would see 3 sets of windows who look to be in an exact same pattern going up. All of them barred.
Okay, so here's what I'm going to do. I have invisibility and it lasts for 4 minutes, and I can fly. So I'm going to cast invisibility, and I'm going to fly up to those windows, and I'm going to look into each one. And I also have dark vision, so I can see into the windows. And I'm going to look and see if any of them have a Goliath in the window. In the jail cell that I look into.
Okay, you're going to do this and turn invisible in front of everybody?
Well, everybody in my group, yeah, they all know I can turn invisible.
I meant the guards.
And we better,
I'm gonna go around the corner or something.
Close by and try to shield him as best we can, so that nobody else can see him turn invisible.
Okay, so Natai is going to go hide and then turn invisible and then fly and search the back of the building to see if he can spot the Goliath.
Yeah, I'm just gonna look in every window.
Okay, do you search row from row or side to side?
I don't know. Does it matter?
Yes.
Okay, I guess I'll go side to side and then up the next level and side to side.
Okay, so bottom upward, then go over to the side, then bottom to top.
Yeah.
Okay. As you search through, you see several different people. You see elves, you see some humans. Some are half of them are completely empty. But as you get to the end, you don't see anyone matching the description of the individual you're looking for.
Okay. So after I've looked at every window and I don't see him, I'll check out the roof.
I will say it's taken at least 3 minutes to do this. No, wait, 2 minutes to do this.
All right. If I get a high vantage, are there any other windows that I missed, or any other place I could look? That
On the front of the building, there are 2 windows, not barred, but the roof is completely flat.
I'll look into those last 2 windows before I
At the front of
finish
the
up.
building?
Yeah.
Okay, since you do look inside, you will see. Oh wait, this is what you see from one window. This is what you see from another. No, wait, that's wrong areas. Why am I doing that?
I don't know.
This is what you see. That's what you see.
This is like a hallway or something?
This is the cells.
Okay, do I see a Goliath in there?
You do not see any Goliaths.
All right, I'll fly back to the group and then turn back and become visible again.
Yeah, you had seen those cells, so there you go. You do not see anything that resembles a Goliath.
No Goliath, guys. None that I could see.
Okay,
What did we learn from the guards? Can somebody tell me what we've learned so far?
Well, yeah, let's share notes.
Well, if you want to speak to a prisoner, we have to schedule an appointment through the warden.
I've already talked with the the front desk, and it turns out that our Goliath friend is responsible for killing 3 squads. Apparently, he attacked a patrol and is now scheduled for execution after the festival.
He also stated he was inside that building you just looked through.
If I could get face to face with the warden, I could use charm person on him.
That's a plan.
So hang on. So they're scheduled to execute after the festival.
And how long is the festival again?
2 days.
Today and 3 more afterwards.
So we've got 3 days to get it. Well, 4 days to figure out a way of getting him out.
We could also wait if we wanted to wait until he's supposed to be executed. Is it gonna? Do we know if it's gonna be a public execution or just a?
You did not get that information.
I don't know. Yeah, I didn't get that information.
Okay.
But I think it may be beneficial to rescue him before the execution. Otherwise, we'll be risking exposing our identities during the execution.
Well, then we could just do what Notai said then and have a couple of us schedule an appointment, have him charm.
Yeah, but he said that very busy due to the festival, so we'll not be able to get him for a couple of days.
Could he also?
I think what we should do is hide somewhere where we can watch the door, and when the warden comes out at the end of the day to go home, we'll meet him on the street, and I'll use charm person on him. And if that doesn't work, we'll just kill him and take his keys.
That could work.
That does run the risk of us being exposed, though.
Well, not if we lead him into like some like darker area or where there's not many people around. Because if we've fallen him home, sure.
Now the question is, who is going to do the deed? Right now, my human disguise is pretty much seen by all the guards.
Well, they
I'll just go up to him and use charm person on him, and if that fails, then I'll use my greatsword on him.
I cast greatsword.
Yeah, but you might wanna try to keep it in a less conspicuous place. If he's walking, I'm pretty sure he's going to use the streets where a lot of people are going to be.
Then we could just follow him home and
if necessary, we'll just break into his house at night.
Yeah, like we have 2 roads, so I mean breaking in isn't exactly impossible.
Yeah, but
we're too far out there.
Let's not try killing him yet. I'm not really sure that killing the warden is going to.
No, that was just to tie up a loose end.
If we actually know where he is, have we actually found out where he's being held?
I say we trail a guard home, ambush him, and under threat of torture, we make him tell us where they're keeping the barbarian.
It could be that none of them actually know except the warden themselves.
Well, there's only one way to find out.
Well, I'd rather just go for the warden.
Or we can follow the warden.
Okay, 2 choices. Follow a guard, who could know where the Goliath being kept, or the warden, who more than possible knows where it's being kept, but anything we do could, I don't know. Okay, let's decide right now what exactly we're gonna do.
We can follow
guard or warden.
We can follow the warden home. Another thing I was going to do as far as creating a distraction, I was going to go to the graveyard, dig up some corpses, try to dominate them, and then bring them to that part of town and just command them to walk around, start terrorizing people. And hopefully if enough panic ensues, they'll send out all or most of the guards out of that guard post there, and there'll be less people inside.
Yeah, that could work too.
Huh?
Let's try that later. If
I have
the
a
warning
suggestion.
thing doesn't work.
I have a suggestion.
Yes.
Yes.
Nobody really knows anything about Goliath, really. They're due to execute him. Why not? Why don't we suggest that the Goliath has asked for requires special food, feeding, so needs a lot of meat, for example, and we supply the food, and the guards will either go into the building and take it in there, so we know he's in there, or they will take the food somewhere else and then lead us to him that way.
They probably don't care enough to give him proper food, though. They're just giving him gruel.
They might do on for like a last decent meal before an execution.
You don't know.
No, but that's what I'm suggesting.
No. I don't even know if they know enough about the Goliath. They just know what it is.
It's not a case of that, but the point is, it's more the fact that whether they will do it out of decency.
I don't think so. After he killed 3 squads.
Yeah, I highly doubt that they would give him that much. I don't know. I think our best bet is to try and get anything we can off of the warden, and then trying to get inside after.
Good.
So
Okay, let's
do it then.
It is
Agreed.
currently a little bit before noon, so if you want to stake out the guard station, it would take you over 6 to 8 hours probably. You want to wait?
I'll do it. I don't require any sleep anyway.
So
I'll just hide somewhere inconspicuous where no one can see me, and where no one can see my giant scythe on my back.
okay. So you have a festival going on, and a tournament starting tomorrow, which you don't know anything about, other than it's a magical tournament.
Hey, can someone look up that tournament for me? I want to and get me a list of participants. I'm to see if I know anyone on them.
Amon, what's your skills? I mean, your knowledge skills.
Limited to Arcana
Can you roll
and
me an intelligence check?
Okay, hang on a sec.
You know this tournament and this festival. You do realize that.
Okay.
You know the tournament's for people who cast first level and second level spells, and that there's a grand prize for the winner. And the
First
guild.
Level spells.
What?
I have first and second level spells.
Then you can enter. You do
Does
know
it have to
that
be
the
any
guild is.
spell in particular?
Wait. A curious question. What kind? For what purpose do they have spells for? Is it about flashiness or something?
The guild, you know, the guild would have all information since they're part of setting the tournament up. Anybody want to head to the guild or just?
No, I'm gonna head to the graveyard.
All right, I don't have a map, so I'm just gonna put your token there.
I don't see how many people usually tend to the graveyard because I do intend to dig up some corpses to use tonight.
All right then.
So you want to ready some corpses just in case we need them as a distraction?
Yeah, that's what I'm doing. I mean, I'm gonna have to dig up the corpses at night when it's much more concealed. But
We're taking the mayor tonight, though.
huh?
I thought we were taking the mayor tonight.
That's a good point.
You heading off to the graveyard or not?
No, I guess there's no point then.
You can do it in the daytime.
Sure,
Yeah,
there's
well,
nothing happening now.
Lay off whoever's on guard and tell them to go take a break for an hour.
Well, if there's nothing to do during the day, I'll at least go there and how many people actually work there.
You're going to the graveyard?
Yeah, during
It's
the
going to take
daytime.
your
Yeah.
character a bit because of the distance, so I'm going to move off if anybody else wanted to do anything. Amon's currently staking out the place,
So is Natai.
and not tying.
We should keep at least one rogue with us.
Great. I set up that entire thing and I never did get to use it.
If anyone during that 8 hours can go to the guild, ask about how the tournament is set up, and then come back, that'll be lovely, please.
Wow.
You never know. Winning the tournament could give us a few things that could help.
Wow.
Anybody?
Doesn't look like anybody wants to go.
I'm at the graveyard, so I can't.
I mean, all I have is spell-like abilities. I don't have real spells.
Wait a minute. I have my Ring of Detect Thoughts, so if we find the Warden, couldn't I just use it on him to see if he knows that the
All right, you know what?
Goliath will be in?
What do you have?
That Ring of Detect Thoughts that I got last time.
Oh, that's right. I forget. What does it do?
Well, I mean, it detects thoughts. Like, you just kind of read their mind.
So just you have to ask them a question to get them to think about it, but before he can lie and say that he doesn't know, he still has to think of the truth, and you can use detect thoughts to hear his thoughts when he thinks of the truth before he tells a lie.
Yeah.
That could work.
So if we can find him, or heck, even schedule an appointment at some point and get me to talk to him, even if he does lie to me, I can just see right through him.
One thing, if you're gonna do that, you might want to consider covering your face, because if we break him out and if we're consider staying in the town longer and they find the Goliath is gone, you might be one of the prime suspects. Actually, come to think of it, I might be one of the prime suspects too. But since I'm not there, it wouldn't count.
Oh god, that's actually pretty neat.
Yeah, Natai's going to cover his face, right? And no one's going to know who he is.
Oh boy, what I just remembered. You were asking about the Goliath at the building earlier, right?
Me? Yeah.
Your face was so the guards actually saw you.
I'm 7.5 feet tall with blue skin. I don't think that my face is my biggest concern.
That is true.
And plus, if we were to cover our face while talking to a guard or a warden, I don't think that would help us in the whole not trying to get or be suspected for anything. Because if we're wearing masks, and they're going to immediately know something's up.
Well,
don't pay later.
If you guys are, it helps that if we are breaking him out and let's see, me and Not Tai were somewhere else where everyone could see us, giving us alibis, it could throw them off. Yeah, I don't know. Just a thought. By the way, how long are we still waiting for the warden to come out?
I figure he'll come out around the time of the shift change.
You know, it's currently noon. You don't know when his shift change is.
Okay. I'm going to head guild and then come back as soon as I can after asking about the tournament. Where's the guild anyway?
Hours.
You going to the guild?
Yeah. Ask about the tournament.
Okay.
There are 2 rogues plus a half ogre with spell-like abilities. I don't think I'm needed yet.
Okay. As you actually enter, you see the orc talking to someone. Perfect.
Do I see what kind of person she is?
She is a beautiful human adult female. And I do emphasize the beautiful part. And she looks like she's flaunting it. She's currently... Yes?
You know, I'm just going to walk up as quietly as possible and just listen in, waiting for her to be done.
Okay. Do a listen check if you want.
All right.
Yeah, to hear this information. No, perception it, because some of you people have never did not change your spot and listen to perception. Do it if you want.
How do I change it to? I don't know. How do I do that? Just add perception.
To combine spot and listen into perception, you make add at the bottom. You add a skill called perception, mark it wisdom, and you add ranks into it. If you have a class skill, and if one of your class skills is spot or listen, you automatically gain perception as a class skill. If you do not, then it's a cross class. Mike knows more about this since I got it from him.
Yeah, I saw that. Wow. Let's see. Wisdom.
And you add in breaks into it like normal. You do not have no one.
Let's see. From miscellaneous, what? 4 plus 4. That's 8. Damn.
Why do you have a mystic modifier of +8?
Because from spot and from listen, I have 4 each.
Why does each of them have +4?
Let me take a look.
Oh, right. I think it's a racial thing.
Yeah, racial thing.
Clarifying now. Liches get a +8 to hide, listen. No, you do not have all the plus. You have currently, you only get one of the bonuses, so only a +4.
That was weird. How come there's a +2? Wait, then how the hell did I get a +4 on each?
No, you should only have a +2. You should only have a +2 to your perception from your race. Don't know why you have a +4.
That'll be +4 from each. Right, so roll perception.
Your mystic modifier is only +2.
Wait, is it from both spot or from spot and listen or something?
No, you do not. When you combine the skills,
Okay, this is a little confusing. So the mystic modifier only works for one?
you only take it one because they're the same thing. Mike, is that true?
I'm sorry, I didn't catch that. What did you say?
Ryan has a mystic modifier of +2 to listen and a +2 to spot. Does he combine those to +4 for perception or just a +2?
Just a +2.
Yeah, so you only have a +2 to mystic modifier. So you have a +4 total.
I don't know what a mystic modifier is. I've never heard of that.
Missing the modifier. MISC, the last column for skills.
Oh, miscellaneous?
Miscellaneous, that's what I was thinking of, yeah. Miscellaneous modifier.
So does that pass or what?
You listen in, it's not actually, it's +2. Yeah, it's not very hard, she's not being quiet about it. Come on!
Okay.
Come on, why won't you reveal the information? You can see the ogre is actually uncomfortable. That's the thing. No, such information is not revealed to participants. You'll have to wait or get it from somewhere else. You can see he's uncomfortable and trying to look away from the woman. Like his head's just basically looking anywhere but her.
Wait, I have gloves on me, right?
Yes. Probably. I don't know.
I should. Otherwise, people are going to notice my bony hairs.
Okay, then you
So
have gloves on.
All right. So I tap on the lady. Excuse me. Are you done?
She just turns her head and looks at you. Hello. Might as well. He won't give me information about what I need. Yeah. Oh well. And who are you? This lovely day. She's looking at you now.
Yeah, Manon.
She's strange.
Remember, I give her a once over looking bored.
She somewhat does not like the fact that you're partially ignoring her, and tries to flaunt herself more. Because that's how I've written her.
Yeah.
She's now trying to gain your...
Good luck trying to do that to a lich of all things.
Yes, but you're also... But she thinks you're human. So...
I know.
Gotta act like it.
I just took my head and look at the ogre.
Okay.
Giving you trouble?
Let me see what I would have her do. She immediately stumps. You notice the cat on her shoulders, and just starts and pouts and just walks away. And you can hear her mumbling.
Notice the what?
She has a cat on her shoulders, just lazily looking at you. The cat's eyes never leave you. Are continuously looking at you.
I should mention that I also have a snake familiar.
Yes, and the cat's staring directly at you and the snake, and the girl's pouting and walking away, mumbling about, "I'll get you later," while she just leaves. She angrily opens and closes the front doors.
I look at the ogre, grab my Hey, should I be worried about that?
She's just he waves you off and thanks you for helping him. That's mighty thankful. Do not like that lady. She's a very strange human. But what can I help you for?
Yeah. Just out of curiosity, how does the tournament held this year work?
Can you repeat that?
What?
Can you repeat
how
that?
How does the tournament this magic tournament work?
Oh, do you want to participate or watch it? There's still a few spot opens left.
That I'll have to see, but I'm curious to know how this tournament works. I know that first and second level spells are involved, but not much else.
If you can perform a second level spell, you're allowed to participate so long as you can prove it. People who can perform 4th level or higher are banned from the tournament for being more powerful and too capable. This is a apprentice level tournament, not meant for highly skilled mages. So long as you can prove that you do use second level spells, you're allowed to enter.
Wait, you said first and second and fourth and fifth. What about third?
Third, if you know third, that's good for you, but you're not allowed to use them.
Ah, I see.
Yeah, if you know that's good for you, that just means you're on the higher end, but you're not allowed to. If you're caught using it, you will be instantly disqualified and possibly banned from the tournament. I wouldn't recommend it.
I see.
My thing is this. Okay, if you know a 4th or 5th level spell, you're saying you can't participate, but if you never use it, how are they going to know?
I think there'll be mages, sorcerers, wizards, magic users who recognize the level of the spell.
No, I'm not saying you just don't use anything above a 2nd level spell. He was saying if you're capable of using that, okay, I might be capable, but if I never use it, no one's going to know anything. So really, there's no reason to keep these people out of the tournament.
Do you ask him this information? Does Amon
ask? Yeah, I'll ask him.
Does a man ask you? He pulls out from under his desk a pure red, somewhat clear-looking red orb and places it on the table. This is a magic detection orb. By placing your hands on it and pouring magical energy into it, we can tell your relative level of magical energy. It goes above a certain threshold. It tells us basically that you can perform 4th level or higher spells. It's not the good at level to level, but it can tell us if you if you're too strong for the tournament.
Okay, so you can be up to 6th level, but you still can't use anything higher than 2nd level spells.
Out of curiosity, okay, I'm gonna ask this now. If I put my hand on it, what might happen?
You don't know.
Oh boy. Okay. Before I do anything that might jeopardize, I look back at the door where the woman was and say, what was she trying to get out of you anyway?
She was trying to get information about other participants to get an edge on the competition. She's not the first to try. I'm not giving this information just specifically for that reason.
Why? Is knowing the name of the other participants supposed to be, I don't know, advantage?
He gestures to the left of him, to the right of you, up here to a little posting on the wall. Ignore the door. On the where the door is a poster on the wall that basically holds all the current participants of the tournament. The names are right there. She wants information about like what spells they're using. Everyone has yeah. Every person has a particular style. If you know how that style, you can properly counter it. I'm not allowed to give out that kind of information. No one is. If you can get it from if you talk to a participant and they give it to you, that's good for you. But that's the only source you're allowed to get it from. You're also not allowed to use familiars offensively in the tournament. You may have them on your person, but they cannot attack. And you may not use any weaponry besides magic spells.
I see. So basically, she was trying to get out of you what spells the participants are going to use?
Correct. If you know what they are, you can properly counter them, or at least prepare for them.
Actually,
wait. So basically, this is a magic duel?
Essentially, yes. It's a magic duel between lesser skilled magicians. The prize is actually a pretty good thing.
I see. Thank you for your information. I nod to him politely and go to the list of participants.
Let's see. You see several names there. You see Ingra is number 1, which shows up. You don't know who that is. You saw Bert. You saw Olio, Quentin, and you see 2 others.
Basically, none of the names I might recognize.
You don't know. None of them you have recognized.
Funny. You think after 5 years, any of the people I met will be on the list?
They could be from other
places. Again, after 5 years, they probably won't be apprentice anymore.
That is true. You don't know. If you would like to join, you're welcome to.
I don't think that might be a good idea because I only have 1st level spells.
You don't have 2nd?
I don't know. Wait. Let me take a look at my current level.
You should be a 3rd level Necroblade.
3rd level Necroblade? Okay. Let me see. 3rd level Necroblade, Blade of Blood. Yeah. I only have access to I can only access 2nd level at 4th level.
If you only have 1st level, do you speak this to yourself? There's nothing saying that you have to have 2nd level, just that it's recommended you do. Otherwise, you're being at a disadvantage. Only 1st and 2nd are allowed. Cantrips are always allowed. 0 level spells, but so long as you don't perform 3rd or higher, you're basically allowed.
Wait, there is a question here. If you can only cast a certain amount of spells at a time, then how are you going to do the tournament if you use up all your spell slots?
Each participant fights once per day.
Oh.
That's why it's hold over multiple days.
I see.
That way, no one. So you can go basically all out without having to worry about conserving spells. Everyone's expected to fight at their top and at their best to provide both a show and show their potential. Some people I know actually join the magical school not too far from here. They use it as a resume, I believe. I believe that's what they do.
All right. Well, at this point, is it going to happen, or are we going to go on to something else?
It's a magical tournament. Abraxas, Amon, and Natai, I think, are all qualified to join.
I am, but I'm not. I'm at the graveyard.
Yeah, you have several
Yeah,
hours.
there is one small problem. I'm meant to be a frontline fighter.
Okay.
And the problem is most of these spells require me to be directly in front of my enemy.
Do you ask him to bring this information forth to him? I only can answer this stuff if you ask him.
What?
You have to ask the ogre. The ogre, yeah.
Okay, yeah. Ask the ogre what exactly.
The information you just asked me. If I use touch spells, are they allowed or what?
Okay, out of curiosity, are touch spells allowed?
Of course they are. Why wouldn't they be? He looks at you strangely. So long as you're delivering by touch or something, so long as it's a magic spell, why wouldn't it be allowed? Also, please be aware that killing is not allowed in this tournament. You can knock them unconscious or deal some damage. We do have magic. This is a magic tournament and it can get somewhat dangerous. We do have healers, so don't worry about it.
There are a few problems, though. Immune to poison, immune to sleep effects, immune to paralysis, stunning, disease, and death effects. Immune to all mind-affecting effects. Yeah, I'm not sure it's a good idea for me to enter because people might look at me weird if spells that are supposed to affect me do not affect me. Yeah,
High resistance. You can easily play that off as high resistances to that kind of thing. Or you may have a magic item on you that helps. There's nothing banning, only physical attacking is not allowed. You're allowed to take items so long as they're pre-approved by the guild.
Free to prove what?
You basically, any item or a magical item or anything you want to use in the tournament, you must be pre-approved to use.
I don't know, but I'm not exactly sure I can explain all of my resistances. It could be part of the magic item I have.
You could try, or not.
Okay, I ask him first. Magic items, as long as they are used defensively, are allowed, right?
Yes. Generally, yes. If they help you in some way, but so long as they do not directly attack, you're allowed to use it.
I see.
What magic item would you like to bring?
I hold up the ring I got from my master and pass it off and say it's a ring of resistance.
That's a pretty good ring.
It would allow me to
go on.
It will allow me to resist most mental effects.
Bluff check, because that's a complete ass lie.
What?
You have to bluff. Because you're lying to him.
Ew, this is not gonna end well. If I screw this up, this is not gonna end well.
He just won't believe you. You don't know anything else, it might be. Man, where'd you get something like that? I've heard of them, but didn't think anybody would have them.
I got lucky while traversing a dungeon.
Damn.
actually, because I did get lucky. We did get lucky while traversing a dungeon not too long ago.
That's not a lie. So yeah, you just put off a ring that gives you more spells to be a ring of mental resistance.
All right. You know what? I'll give it a shot. If anything goes worse, I can just fake being defeated while fighting.
Yeah. Would you like to know about the grand prize, the prizes you win, or anything other rules?
Okay. Let me know about the prizes first.
Third place is a cash prize of 1,000 gold pieces. Second place is 2,000 gold pieces and some magical items. Third place is a chance to use a powerful magical item personally from the guild. I mean, from the magical council. Called the Deck of Many Things.
I see.
Mike knows exactly what I'm talking about.
Oh no, I love this thing.
Please beware, I am using a variant of it and not using the actual thing.
Oh.
Yeah, but generally it's the same thing as
what about the rule?
rules. You can surrender at any point. You do not kill your opponent. If they're knocked unconscious, they automatically lose. You start 30 feet from your opponent. You have
What happens if they have 1 hit point left and you hit them with a spell that does like 10 point or like 15 points of damage? I mean,
if they are too weak, he tells you, yeah, there's several orbs around the place will give you a general idea of how well you're doing. If you go too low, you will be automatically disqualified. You'll be forced to quit. I mean, surrender, which is basically 10%. Wait, yeah, 10% or less of your maximum HP.
okay.
Okay. Melee weapons. A quick question. What kind of weapons do?
Spells.
Wait.
Your
no,
scythe.
only spells.
You may not use your scythe in any way in the tournament.
I see.
You will have to leave it somewhere else with a friend, or just leave it here with me and pick it up afterwards. If you take it inside the tournament grounds, you will be disqualified. Touch spells are alright, but you have to deliver them by your hands.
Okay, a quick question. Another quick question. Only spells are allowed, right?
Yes. Spells
to be used for attacking.
Yes.
No spells that we have, not from any magic items or any weapons or any sort.
Correct.
All right, that'll be all.
Yeah. You want to register then?
What?
You have to register.
Oh, all right then.
Okay. First and foremost, you must
What if
prove.
I punch him in the face and call it a touch spell?
What?
What if I punch him in the face and call it a touch spell?
You have to prove that it's a magical effect.
Bluff check.
What?
Make a bluff check.
They can detect if magic's being used.
Right. Well, one question. This is out of character.
Yes.
My own type attack. Does that count as magic?
That's a magical effect, but not a spell. You could try playing that off as a legitimate one.
I do have an item that gives me extra spells.
Yes.
I could pass it off like that. Or if I need to, I can just use it to give me a bit more spell slots, even though I'm low on it.
Correct.
As long as I don't go too overboard, it should be okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, he just puts
I
a little.
register myself as Emanon.
He puts the clipboard folder and asks you to write your name and any important information you think you need to add. Please beware. Everyone will be drawn tomorrow about who your opponent and everything is from then. Please be at the tournament grounds tomorrow before noon.
Understood. I'll just write down my name as Emanon, age 21, bodyguard, part of the guild. How do you? What was the rank again?
You are F. And you also need to put down any magical items and have them pre-approved right now. He tells you right then. Any magical items you want to use.
I write ring of resistance.
Which he believes you have, so.
Wait, one other thing. I'm gonna take a quick look through my equipment again. See if there's might be anything else. Okay, I still have that black staff, that lich book, that zombie book, the diary of the undead leader, the artifact of the air elementals, which we already go back, and oh yeah, I also have the amulet of natural armor.
I wouldn't do you
I
good.
forgot you had that item.
You know what? I think I should have passed this off as the one that gives me the resistance.
Or you should give it to me when I can show up.
Okay. All right. You know what? Shit. Does that mean I have to bluff again just to say that this amulet gives me extra spell slots?
You could, you want to pass the amulet of natural armor off as an amulet that gives you more spell slots.
Yes.
You have to bluff.
Yes, again.
Give me another.
I have to ask him again. Out of curiosity, are items that give you extra spell slots allowed?
He looks up in complication. I don't think such an item exists. He looks at you questionably.
Well, I guess it's allowed then.
They don't.
I don't think there's a ban on them, but I'm not sure.
That which is not forbidden is permitted.
That is true. He's not saying no, but he's also not saying yes.
Well, he didn't say no. So get in there and start kicking ass.
All right then. Never mind. I'll just register myself and I'll just pass my items off to my companion, except for the ring. I'll register myself, write it down, and then I pass it up.
All right then. Okay, he takes the clipboard back. He passes forward a ticket, as this is your ID to make sure you can get in properly into the right area. Make sure you keep that on you at all times.
Understood? And then I leave. I thank him and I leave.
He gives you a good day.
If I'm fighting in tournaments and I'm a suspect, I don't think they can ignore the hundreds of people watching me fight.
No, they can't.
And who knows? If I manage to win the grand prize, that magic item might help us. All right. So when we get back, how long has it been?
Yeah, I'd say it's been at least an hour. Let's do the graveyard because.
Yeah, he's been there long enough.
Braxis should have done this by now. So Braxis, when you arrived at the graveyard area, what do you want to know?
I just want to see how many people are working at the graveyard right now.
There's a few families grieving over, watching and standing over several different graves. And there's one seems to be a small building at the entrance which has an occupant reading a paper.
Okay, at this point, I'm just gonna walk around to all the different graves. I'm looking to see who. I'm looking for the most recent deaths. So I'm assuming they have. Year of death on there. But I don't know. Okay.
Give me a general search check.
I don't know which died. Okay. Yeah.
Search is 15.
You easily find several. You don't find enough. You don't know how much 3 squads are for the guards, so you don't know specifically, but you can find several different tombs which were just dug up with recently moved earth. You can find a total of 8 currently in play.
Wait, is he using actual dice or something now?
Paul, who are you?
The person who's eating.
Huh?
I think he's talking about whoever's eating.
So I don't know, something like slurping or snorting or something. It's just killing my ears.
Oh, sorry. That I'd have a drink with me.
Oh.
I'll just not drink from it anymore.
Oh, I was asking if you guys are actually using actual dice because I heard a rolling sound.
I do, yeah.
Yeah, some of our
Oh.
players do. I prefer the.
Oh, I might.
Yeah, I prefer the roll 20 because I can actually see it, but you're welcome to as well to use actual dice.
I'll probably take pictures of everything I roll too, so don't worry about. Actually, I'll take video of it. So.
I don't care if you're rolling hard dice.
All right. Oh wow, yeah, yeah. I might just do the roll 20 then.
Yeah, because I can actually verify the rolls and everything. Yeah, you see 8 graveyards that have been recently dug up, each in varying different difficulties. They all seem at least 2 days old, at least.
Okay. To buy.
Anything else you want?
Yeah, I gotta see much. No, that's. I mean, I'll just make a note of where in the graveyard that is. That's all I needed. That's all I needed to do over there right now.
Alright.
Because the freshest corpses will still be the most intact, which is what I was going for.
Okay. So you have marked 8 locations where you have corpses.
Okay.
So I guess you're heading back now?
Yeah. So I gotta look up the spell that I need. Let's see. Because I'm assuming there's shops in town where I can buy scrolls.
Probably. You have to look.
Okay.
Anyone doing anything else?
Yeah, there was something I wanted to do, but I realised I haven't got any skill points in it. So actually, I actually kind of want to go to the graveyard myself for different reasons.
Excuse
Okay.
me. Sorry. Yeah.
Okay, go to the graveyard.
Okay. Again, well, basically, I'm looking for. Was it 3 squads were killed?
Yes.
Yeah, we're going to go around looking pretty much similar to what he was doing, which is looking for recent burials. And basically, I'm looking for an elven-looking name on a graveyard stone.
You find no elven graves.
So there's all humans. Okay, that's a problem.
You see dwarves, you see halflings, you see a ogre, but you do not see any elves.
Okay.
Well, actually, you would find an elf one, but it's incredibly old tomb.
Okay, so they haven't. So it's not been buried recently.
No, it dates to be at least 3 years ago.
Okay, that's no good then. I will try to remember a couple of names from the humans then that died recently. Is there any way of thinking of?
That died recently?
Yeah, basically anything, because obviously it's a case. I'm trying to pick up some names from the guards that died.
You don't know any of them ones that you cannot tell if any of them are guards.
No, but I'm taking a hedge-gated guess.
Okay, you want me to use names from the just random names or?
Yeah, because I just need a couple of names in character. That's all to use. Because I've got an idea, but it does require me to know to have a couple of names to throw around.
All right, then. I'm currently. I did not see this coming. Why?
Well, basically, I'm going to use the idea is to try and use the name to. The way to describe it is basically I knew this person. I'm very upset that this person was killed by this evil thing, and basically the equivalent of I've got some gold. Let me in for 5 minutes. Give it a good kicking. I'll feel better about myself before you get executed. That's the idea.
Female.
That works. That one definitely works.
These two names and this one's male.
gross.
These two names stand out to you.
Okay. I will mentally make a note of those, and I will head back to. Where should I start?
What the freak is that? An actual female name? I'm looking over that female name. Maros does not seem like a female name.
Oh, trust me, it's female.
Seems like the weirdest female name I've ever heard.
I've heard weirder.
Well, you got a female and a male name.
Okay. Well, I'm going to wait. Basically, I've got a few names, which is good, and I'm going to wait till the evening when the guards, when there is a shift change at some point. But basically, I'm waiting at the tavern. Is it the guild or whatever, where the ogre was, where I first met this lot?
You'd be some distance away from the guild building, which is located over here.
Okay. Is there any tavern or inns near where the prison is?
No.
Okay. I'm going to try and find the rest of the group then at this stage.
They're all around the short distance away from the guardhouse, all staking the place out.
Okay, I will go back to them then once I've got this information.
What's up?
I've got a couple of ideas about how to get in to where the ogre, to where the prisoner will be, but it requires me to try and to confirm a few things. I've got a couple of names of the recently deceased at the grave, where I reckon probably one of them was a guard who died in the attack. Basically, the idea is to go in on the premise of being a bereaved family member who wants to give the guy a good kick in before he gets killed.
That's a good way to find out where he is.
Yeah, but I've got a bit of gold. But the thing is, we need to confirm it first. We need to go around and start making sure that my information is correct. So we need to kind of go around and make sure that this information is correct, that these names match up.
Well, unless we can get at least 1,000 XP before tomorrow, I may have at least one level 2 spell to be able to fight. Wait, not with the group. I thought he went back already.
This token's not there.
Oh, Abraxas, you might want to move the.
Okay.
So we need to find like a tavern or somewhere and find out if either of these people were one of the guards that died in conversation. They'll probably be like the equivalent if they've been buried recently. They'll probably have like a funeral thing, or there'll be people consoling each other at a pub.
You might want to try looking for. You might want to try people who have been drinking a lot, maybe breathing.
Yeah,
that could work.
That's the idea. Well, I've got a couple of names to drop, and I want to see if I can find somebody who knows them, so I can confirm that the names I have from the graveyard are actually from the squads that died.
What was your idea? Oh. Why wouldn't the zombie idea work, Paul?
Because I kept thinking Animate Dead was a first level spell, but it's a third level spell, and the scroll, and I don't have enough gold to buy the scroll either, so.
You can't buy a scroll of Animate Dead.
Oh, well, then yeah, it's releasing.
Undead 1 is a first level spell.
What's that, Mike?
Summon Undead 1 is a first level spell.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, dealing with undead is generally not.
That must be in the spell compendium.
Yeah, it is.
Okay, I'll have to make sure
I'm going to need your
next level then.
People's help to give me a hand trying to find out if this information is accurate.
Then that will, yeah, that'll be my next first level spell I learn then. I can't find a scroll that either at all.
Oh, what?
Summon Undead.
You ask the shopkeep. You go to a shopkeep for showing scrolls, and you ask for Summon Undead.
Oh, I'm not asking for that one specifically. I'm just asking for a list of every spell he has, and I'll tell you, you just give me a list of every spell you have here available, and I'll just look and see if there's anything I want.
Anything dealing with bringing the undead or controlling them is not the error. You will find out. Generally speaking, necromancy spells are generally frowned upon, and some of them, like dealing with the like controlling or bringing undead to life, is banned. Why would you?
Ironically enough, and the Necroblade class doesn't allow summoning undead until I get to 4th level spells.
Yeah.
Any necromancy. You can do any necromancy spell.
The only way I can create undead is through skill.
That is true.
Let's see. No. No.
Daddy? Daddy?
What is everyone else doing?
I'm going to go and try and find a tavern with these bereaved people in them, basically.
Well, since everyone else is doing their own thing, could I use my ring to, because my ring can go deeper into the thoughts of people the more I concentrate on it, so can I just take this time while they're doing all that to focus on the guards and see if they know anything about where the Goliath is?
One moment. I'm pulling up detect thoughts now. Because I do know there's a will save involved. Okay, first round you detect presence or absence of thoughts. So you detect their suffrage thoughts. Second round, number main intelligence score. Okay, so you're using detect thoughts on the guards.
Yes.
Do you want
One
to
at a
use...
time, though, because I don't think I can do it on multiple people
You can.
at one time.
At second,
Okay.
on the second
Well,
round, you can detect number of thinking minds and the intelligence score of each. If you're using second level, I mean the second round of it, you can detect 25 different minds in the jail.
without knowing that they're there?
You know there's that many, you just don't know where they are.
So could I use that to try and locate the thoughts of said Goliath?
You cannot detect where they're coming from, only that they're in that general vicinity.
Yeah, well, I mean, that's what I'm meaning. Not the exact, not just really trying to narrow down to make sure he's even in this building.
Let's
Because I'm
see.
sure if I concentrate long enough, I could probably narrow it down and try and find his thoughts of him killing people, considering that it was fairly recently.
Okay, let's see. Most of the minds saying, "Get me." I'm just thinking of how they're going to do about the get out of jail, what they're going to do, ways to get out of jail, thinking about other stuff. Guards are thinking about. You can see several of them are definitely guards because they're thinking about the prison sale, how tired they work, how they don't like it. But several of them, 6 in fact, are thinking about this maniac. How are we letting this live? Why don't we kill him now? And other angrier thoughts. One in particular thinking is, Wrath, what are you thinking at this time? You detect angry thoughts. You detect angry thoughts about this place that he does not like, he wants free, and he's going to kill something. Detect thoughts allow you to focus on a mind.
I'm going to kill every single god here.
I just look over at whoever's...
Oh, wait a minute. I just realized you can't read the thoughts until they get a will save, so...
Well...
Wrath, give me a will save.
Just who, me or...
Wrath.
If you want to read anybody's thoughts, they get a will save.
Okay.
Let's
So,
see.
yeah, so
Will.
they have to make a roll for each individual one.
Yeah.
Hold up. I got D20 plus
No, not
2.
you. They do. Oh yeah, Raph does. Yeah.
Did I make the save?
What's the DC?
It's the level of the spell plus the person's. Is he a wizard or spell? Is he charisma based or intelligence based?
Well, it's not a spell, it's an item, so...
It'd be cast at second level.
Okay, so second level spell, but you're using it, so. Hang on, what's the is it an arcane spell? Detect thoughts.
It's on both spell lists.
Kill.
It's usually 10 plus the level of the spell plus something else, plus
Plus
usually
the
just
modifier.
spellcaster's bonus.
I'm gonna say the spell DC is. What's your intelligence modifier?
Mine or his?
Angelic.
Mine is 2.
DC 14, I'd say would be a good one. So yeah, Wrath blocks your blocks you and you're rejected.
So can I just keep concentrating then to
The spell can penetrate barriers, but 1 foot of stone. That's actually one. You would have to actually go through 1 foot of stone to actually reach him. So actually, you cannot detect his thoughts. I just read more of the spell.
but I can still detect the guards that are outside.
You can detect 25 people, including the 2 that are outside. Yeah. Wrath is completely blocked from your thoughts. I mean, blocked from you.
Okay, but I can't. But I from everyone else that I can read from,
You can
I
detect
know or I get a general idea that Wrath is in there somewhere.
You don't know. You actually don't hear any thoughts from anybody involving him. That was my mistake. Yeah, you detect.
Well,
You can detect the presence of minds, which is about 25. No, 20 because those don't exist. Yeah, you don't detect his thoughts. So.
Well, then I'm just gonna sit here and wait till we actually decide to do something. Then, so.
That you're doing the warden gig.
Yes.
Okay, so you want to just skip to the night?
Yes.
Okay. Dawn sets over the day. You see generally a lot of people pass. Guards coming and going from the entrance of the day, but you do not see anyone who would represent a warden until late at night. Roughly around 10 p.m.-ish. You see a much more a different individual leave the guardhouse.
Okay.
I don't know why I didn't ever grab a token for this.
I will try to follow him very quietly.
I shall as well.
oh wow.
Wait, I just drew the freaking thing. Oh, there it is. Finally. You see someone leave.
Leave very wow.
Do you want me to roll a stealth check or move quietly?
It would be stealth, but yeah, sneak and stealth. Yeah, just roll a stealth check.
Okay.
He gets a perception check.
I got a 15 stealth check.
The guy's an idiot and just continuously walks along. Walks along. He does not take heed of you. What?
Is he by himself?
He waits to a few guards as he leaves, but no one follows him.
Okay.
Good.
Well, we'll wait until we get into. I don't know if he's going to turn down any dark alleys, but at least on a street that doesn't have any other people on it. Do we find such an opportunity?
You see this street right here? There's several people along it, and he's walking along it.
Damn it.
Okay. I'll just keep following him to assistance.
Alright then. I'm just gonna...
Well, while
I use Mike's token to represent the group for this.
while we're following him, can I use my ring to see if I can detect anything from him?
You detect presence. He gets a will save if you try and detect his actual thoughts.
And then he can become aware that someone's tampering with him.
Okay, well then I'll just wait then.
Yeah, he goes up to nearly the central part of the group central part of the town before he turns over to here and enters a nice looking house. It does not have it looks pure, it looks brown, it's 2 stories and has quite a bit going for it. But it's somewhat bland in its make.
I'm gonna try to catch up to him before he gets into the house,
Okay.
even if there are people around. And I'm just gonna call out to him. Excuse me, Mr. Warden.
You don't see anyone out. You don't see anyone around.
Well, that's good.
You saw.
I'll call out to him. Excuse me, Mr. Warden, and activate my charm person smell like ability, which requires a DC 12 will save. Damn it.
All right. Well, since you said you were gonna attack him, right? If he failed it.
No, I have one second. I have one other.
He asks you.
That.
He shakes his thoughts from the charm person and looks at you questionably. Did you just try and charm me?
I don't think they're aware of that, are they?
Are they?
They're not.
Oh. If they're not aware of it, then he does not react. He shakes his eyes because something just bothered him for a moment. And then looks at you. Yes, how may I help you?
I hit him with a sleep spell like ability.
Oh god.
DC 12.
You're actually doing this.
Yep.
So does that succeed or fail?
He succeeds.
That succeeds.
Yeah.
Well, I need to take you prisoner now, and I grab him and.
Wait, what? He immediately tries to fight back.
Melee touch attack.
That's going to hit. I can't stop that. You can't stop that. So, strength check.
Grapple. Oh, that's a terrible grapple.
He immediately brushes you off and draws his blade.
I guess it's time to roll initiative.
Yes, because you were the one who decided to do this.
Nice knowing you.
Are we all rolling initiative or just
Anyone
him?
who wants to participate in the fight.
Well, I suppose I have to roll.
Let it be a 1v1. Let it be a 1v1, guys. Just let it be a 1v1.
Well, I'm gonna let him fight, but I need to roll initiative so I can use my ring to check anything while he's doing it.
If I ever see to kill someone, then so be
I'm
it.
not intervening. Still in my still in my human form, and
What the
do not
heck?
want to.
9.01?
Zero. But basically, the why does 0.1 is because in the event that two people roll a 9, there will be different numbers after that, and it helps filter out in what order everybody should go.
Okay.
So, for example, you rolled a
I don't
1.
know.
So if somebody rolled a 9/15, they would go before you because they're higher.
Okay.
It's just how it works. The system out.
Okay.
Okay, is that everyone?
I rolled an 8, but it didn't pop it up on there, so.
Let's see, is that everyone?
I'm not rolling.
I'm not there, so.
The group didn't follow?
No, I mean, I was following, but I don't know about the others. But
Okay, you know what? I'm gonna roll just for the heck of it.
You're all in a very... Amon decides to pull out all the stops.
I'm just going to sit. I'm just going to be as far away as I can while being able to see everything and just watch.
He seems his attention is focusly on him. Is that everyone, or...?
Yeah.
Okay,
I mean,
then.
I've kind of been a cell. I mean...
True, the group still has not yet to get you free. Amon, you go first. He seems to be focused solely on Natai and not notice the rest of the group.
Kill.
Okay, let me take a look at my spells. Maybe there's something I can do to help give him an advantage.
Freaking Alton has something to help.
Alton's not there.
Why is he not?
Remember, I went off to the pub to try and find out who died.
Right. You're over in this location then. Roll me a. You asking around? Just roll me a gather information check.
I would deal with the fight first if I were you.
I can do both because this is going to take a while.
When it would be more of a role-playing thing because I would be looking for people who appear to be.
Good point.
Yeah, so it's more of a roleplay thing. So that's why I was saying, but I want to get the fight out of the way first.
Okay, you know what? I'm just gonna watch.
So you just-
Nata is proven to be able to defend himself, so it shouldn't be no problem. But if things get worse, I will help.
Okay. The
So
guard captain.
if the
I don't know who you are or what you think you're doing, but you shall not leave a lot. Shall take you in. Does a 20 hit?
Yes.
Longsword is D8, correct?
Yep.
Yep, plus strength.
He does 7 damage.
all right,
Mike, Natai's turn just took a blow of 7. Natai just took a blow.
I respond with, we need you to free a prisoner. And I'm assuming that there's no point in asking nicely.
You shall not. I don't know who you want, but you're not getting what you want.
I draw my greatsword and use my improved disarm feat. So it's opposed attack rolls.
He rolls a 14.
Damn.
Well,
I believe he gets an attack of opportunity.
No, I have the improved disarm feat.
Okay then, never mind. That's your turn. Now, Brexis, your move.
Fuck. So we try to take him alive or what?
Yeah, so we can question him.
All right, I'll get my heavy mace out and take a -4 to do non-lethal damage.
You move up to him.
And I got a 6 to hit, so I'm sure I miss.
Yeah.
Even with the +4, I still would have missed. So yeah,
He just watches you flail wildly next to him.
I tried to do non-lethal, which is not usually I'm sometimes used to doing. And I just missed terribly.
Yes. Anderlick, what do you want to do?
I'm going to use my ring of detect thoughts to try and go find anything out about the Goliath and where it might be.
He immediately. I don't think that works during combat.
it does.
Yeah, I mean, it says it. Yeah, it says
you have to like prod him and ask him questions, and then he'll think of the answer. Even if he doesn't tell you the answer, he thinks of it.
Okay, well, can I use my telepathy? Can I use my telepathy then to ask him where the Goliath is, and then use my ring to detect anything?
Oh yeah, that's right. You have telepathy. What the freak? So yeah.
100 feet. So I would imagine I'm within range.
You're only like 30 feet away from him.
Okay, then yeah, I'm just gonna use that then, and then use the ring after I've got him thinking about it.
Okay, first off, you detect his mind, but you do not get to see his thoughts just yet. That's on round 3. This is round 1. So he's definitely. You can assume he's thinking about it. Come on.
still waiting.
Okay then. The
Next.
guard captain attacks, returns back to the fight. And a 9 does not hit. Natai.
Same thing. I'm gonna try once again to disarm him.
Opposed attack rolls. A 16.
7. Fucking A.
Oh my god, how will you get that again? Yeah, he just completely negates your attack. Abrexis.
All right, I will try again to do non-lethal damage.
Did someone heal me or something?
Huh?
Did someone heal me? I took damage, but it's not showing on my token.
I'll move into a flanking position,
You
and
move behind
Take
him?
it off automatically.
if that's where I got to go into flanking position, then yeah. Oh, okay.
He does not look comfortable.
That time I got with the flanking bonus, I got a 16 to do non-lethal damage to him.
That's his AC.
Okay.
So that would hit.
Yes.
So this is 8 non-lethal damage.
That seems to be like a decent blow. Anderlick.
I'm just gonna continue my concentration on this ring or on his mind to try and detect anything.
You have the second round, and you do not detect
Okay,
thoughts yet.
we're getting something a little bit.
I believe
But yeah,
second
I'm just
level,
gonna.
you just detect general area of thoughts and zone in on who you want.
Well, if you had asked me an hour ago, I could have
Yeah, I'm
gotten.
just gonna.
Right now,
I'm
I'm
just
busy.
gonna continue use my entire turn concentrating on that, and that'll be it.
Okay,
Okay.
Amon
Right now, I'm in the middle of something.
wants to do nothing. So the guard captain, he automatically takes another swipe, a 14 to hit. Fails. Natai.
Let's see if I can end this string of bad luck.
Another disarm.
Yep, there we go.
A 15.
Nice.
I got his sword on the ground.
He looks frightened and scared. Does not look comfortable.
And I tell him to surrender now so we don't have to beat him into submission.
Abraxas. Abraxas.
Paul, you there?
Oh, sorry. If he's still up, I'll just try cracking him over the head again. Hopefully, knock him out this time.
Yeah. Maybe.
9 minus 4, 5, and 9, 14 to hit.
No.
Okay.
Angelic.
All right, I think this is the third round, so I'm gonna try and focus in on his thoughts to find the Goliath.
That's his will save. Add 2. Gets a 20.
Of course he does.
He completely sticks up. You have to start all the way over. Amon, what are you gonna do?
He's frightened, right?
Yes.
Yeah, there's nothing I can do to help out here, unless using cause fear.
He's already afraid. I don't think that'll do anything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And let me remind you, most of my spells are touch. So there's really nothing I can do without exposing myself. Still waiting.
Well, these two have exposed themselves. The captain.
Yeah, you don't have to expose yourself just because you're going to attack. I
Okay,
realize it has a shock value to it, but you know.
he does an intelligence check. He does a smart thing. Turns and bolts. He runs 30 feet.
Attack of opportunity?
Nope, he disengages.
Okay.
Which way is he running?
Away from the group, from Natai, he's running. He just goes around Abraxas and just starts running.
Can I take an attack of bop on him or no?
Nope, disengaged.
Oh,
He
yeah.
retreats.
If he's running, he'll get more. He gets twice the distance.
Yeah, so he just ran 60 feet.
He should full tilt run away.
Natai has a 40-foot fly speed.
You're gonna.
So I fly over him, past him, and then land on the ground right in front of him and tell him to stop or else.
You know, he can't stop until it's his turn. So Abraxas, the guard captain's 60 feet away, with Natai just flew in front of him.
I will do a charge attack on him.
You can charge.
You can charge with the double your speed. He's less than 60 feet away because he was here and then moved that way.
He'd be 50 feet away. So yeah, you can
Yeah.
do it.
So, damn it, 11 this time.
For what?
So yeah, I miss again.
Did you include a flanking bonus?
Yeah, I included the flanking and 2 for charging, and I still missed.
All right.
And you also take a -2. To your
-2
ace.
armor class, yeah.
He looks afraid, frightened, and retreats again. No, wait, it's not his turn. Andrlik, he is now 90 feet away.
I'm going to move up my 60 feet to get in range, and then just continue concentrating.
You 60 feet is be your entire turn.
Oh well, then 30 feet and concentrate.
Okay. Amon, Mon's doing nothing.
Just gonna run a bit, keeping my distance. And you know what? I'm gonna shed my disguise. If that guy ever runs again.
Okay, he does a smart thing and runs again, and then he runs straight into the lich and passes out from. Well, actually, he has to make a will save, and passes. What the freak? And does a smart thing and run this way.
2 OP.
What way is this way?
How can you run that far?
He spends 30 feet running to you, then he spends 30 feet, then he gets within sight of you, then he runs 30 feet upwards. He's currently just running through the.
He's only double moving, so he's if he was full tilt running, he'd be doing 90 feet every turn. So
He just ran 60. He just ran 30 feet.
Well, you have to use the run action. You just got to go in a straight line.
well, yes, that's why he's double moved to go around the corner.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's just running.
All right, hurry. Otherwise, I'm going to have to go and grapple him.
Nata, your turn. Just fly in front of him again.
Flying grapple check. I'm just gonna make it like a charge attack and basically just crash into him football style. And just try to tackle him to the ground.
Ah, shit. I accidentally clicked something I should not have on my mouse.
With the ship.
18 touch.
With the ships.
That hits. Mine's better.
Trash.
He's making an intelligence check for that. He does not. Yeah, he's smart enough to know. But that's what he's actually currently doing.
What is he doing?
Elton's asking me a question in chat.
Oh.
Currently, that's what he's doing. Not having any luck, though.
Yeah, you might want to tell these guys so they know what he's trying to do.
He's looking. He seems to be looking for something.
Oh boy.
Probably help. Abraxas.
Well, since I is it possible to still charge him or no?
I don't think you can if you turn
Okay.
a corner.
Oh no. In that case, I'll just move 30 feet, and then I'll cast a spell at him because I don't want him. You can't take him alive. I at least don't want him.
25 feet he ran to get to the ledge, then he ran 30 feet to get to where his current location is. He is currently 55 feet away.
Okay, then I'll move 30 feet to get 25 feet from him, and I cast a ranged touch attack on him. Let's see what 0 level spells I have.
Relieve enfeeblement?
No, that's I don't have that one. Let's see, 0 level. No, it's got to be my first. It's gonna be one of my first level spells. So ranged touch.
What's touch?
14 ranged touch.
Oh my god, that hits.
Okay, so this would be, I think it's 1d10 cold damage. Yeah, 1d10 cold damage.
Okay, roll damage.
6 cold damage.
And I believe that does something to his movement.
No, it's just cold damage.
Alright,
That's it.
definitely
It's just-
failed that.
Yeah, it's just a range. There's no saving throw. It's just a ranged touch attack for cold damage.
Okay. Anderlecht.
I'm just going to move up a bit to kind of keep in range and continue concentrating on him. That'll be my second time.
Okay, you can feel his mind. You can actually feel also others in the area.
Oh boy.
Alright.
Like people you cannot really detect. There's a lot in there in the area, though.
Grapple.
You move 30 feet to grapple him.
Yes.
No, you have to do a melee attack first. Melee touch attack.
Melee? Where is it?
Just do a standard
That's what
attack.
there it is.
Yeah, on your sheet.
Does anyone in the party have the speak with dead spell?
No, I don't.
That's hits AC, and that's his. Yes, you hit him. Now roll for grapple. I already rolled mine. Oh my god, there's no way. He'd have to get a nat 20 to beat that.
Maybe you can. Go ahead.
Yeah,
he's.
yeah, you got him in your grapple. Your strong, freaking bone arm. Just grab him and just crush him. Start grabbing him. He's definitely struggling,
Yeah,
and he
and
does
he's
not
looking-
like the fact
Yeah,
that
he's
you're a
looking at me
lich.
again. He's looking at me right now, isn't he?
Yes, and
So
now
should we be dealing damage for touching him?
I don't think that.
Because you're.
No, it has to be direct contact. I'm just grabbing him with my arms.
He does the only thing he does. He screams at the top of his lungs, "A lich."
Oh boy.
Not time.
Knock him out. Now.
No, don't knock him out.
You can't really knock him out with a greatsword.
Take the minus 4 penalty. Do it.
He has a mobile AC of what?
Goes down to 10 because he has got no dex.
He's wearing armor.
Well, then whatever the armor is on top of that.
Well, you have him grappled, so I will enter the grapple to help you
Restrain him.
subdue him. So he has to beat both grapples.
Well, now you have him grappled. Abraxas.
Right. A second person can enter a grapple without needing to make a touch attack. You just make another grapple check.
Yeah, he does not succeed.
I will take a move action, and since he's grappled, I'm hoping I can actually hit him this time, and I'll try to just use non-lethal damage. So, 11 against his grappled AC.
Touch attack?
No, I'm using a weapon. It's just, I guess, it's
No.
flat. It's flat. I guess it'd be his flat-footed AC, or I don't know, whatever its AC penalty is. But
You hit his armor and just scrape along it.
damn it. Okay.
Anderlick.
All right, I'm going to
Aren't you gonna
use
cover
my.
his mouth?
I'm going to go and concentrate and try and find where the Goliath is in his mind.
He's thinking
And
of
since it's
panic,
the third
lich,
time, he'll
what the
have to-
freak. His thoughts are scrambled. You cannot get any real thoughts.
Well, can I use my telepathy then to try and trigger those thoughts?
You could try, but I don't. But who knows how that will work?
I'm just going to ask or say, tell us where the Goliath is, and we'll let you go. And then I'll use the detect thoughts.
Underground. A brief thought of the Goliath being underground passes through his mind.
Is it clear as to where underground, like under what buildings it may be under?
You already know what building he's in.
Okay, well, then if that's the case, I tell Notai that the Goliath or Wrath is underground under the prison that we were at, and then it's up to him to do whatever he wants.
Come on.
Touch of fatigue.
Okay, what does that do?
Let me see.
You gotta make sure you know what the spell does.
Yeah, I know. I'm taking a look. No negative energy to your touch, fatiguing the target. Touch attack to strike the target. Subject is immediately fatigued for the spell. 1 round per level. I'm level 3, so 3 rounds. Grapple, so there's no way I'm gonna fail a touch attack.
Touch.
What?
You have to roll.
Okay then. Let me see.
You're definitely.
So you.
I think you're supposed to make a concentration check to cast a spell while grappling.
You do?
Really?
Well, if it has somatic components, yeah.
Yes, it does. It also needs a material component of a drop of sweat.
Well, that won't be difficult.
The guy is sweating.
Yeah, I'm sure he's I'm sure he's sweating like no one's business right now.
He is. So you just use that as the material component.
Yes, of course.
Using his own
I'm
sweat
not
against
being-
him. Brilliant.
That's amazing.
If that doesn't hit, I don't know what does. So
Told
now,
you.
Now he's tired.
So this time I move my hand up and I cover him, taking care not to touch him directly and inflict my negative touch damage on him.
I don't think you can do that now.
I think I could. I just move my arm and then restrain it against his jaw.
You just
No way
did
he can. No way he can stop.
this.
He can open his mouth.
The touch fatigue was just what you just did for a standard action. You don't have. You cannot make a secondary attack like that.
Huh? Secondary attack.
Oh, you're just covering his mouth?
Yeah.
Alright. Okay, so now he's struggling to break free and is exhausted and weak in state.
So he probably gets
He's
disadvantage.
just trying to... A 5... No, wait, no, he gets normally +1. That's 7 and 13 grapple.
Damn, you beat mine. I'm assuming the 7 was for his.
Yeah, the 7... The 13 was for you, Mike. The 7's for Ryan. Okay,
Alright.
so he
Oh.
somehow breaks free from not Tai, but not the Lich. The Lich has him in his grasp. Not Tai.
So what are you gonna do now?
Now your turn.
I go back to the old greatsword and figure, well, now that we have the information we need, we can just tie up the loose ends.
Oh, okay, that sounds good to me.
You scream.
And swing and a miss.
By some miracle in his movement, he moves just enough to make your blade just cross over his armor. By some miracle. It's the luck of the gods at that point.
Okay, at this point, I'm wondering, is there anything we can do to knock this guy out? Because this guy, I'm pretty sure, is very important, and people are gonna notice if he is missing.
There's also the scream he made out with the Lich.
Well, I mean, once we get this guy out of jail, we're skipping town, I assume. So
Yeah.
I thought
Yeah, I
Amon
don't-
was going to participate in the
Point of
tournament.
sticking around.
Well, you can't now.
Says who?
Nah. Well, yeah, because they don't know that he's a lich.
Only
'cause
you
remember
guys.
he uses
I can
the,
stay in town because only my lich identity is compromised, not my human identity.
We can be.
Well, no, because he doesn't know who I am, because he hasn't actually seen me. So
Right.
And the
Andrelik's
fact
the
that-
only one who hasn't been seen.
No one's actually been seen. The guard captain's the only one who's seen anybody.
So we killing him or leave him alive?
If you leave him alive, he's going to tell everybody.
It doesn't matter. I mean, wait.
How do you want to do this?
Wait. Not Ty. Not Ty is registered as a guild member, isn't it?
Yes.
yeah.
Oh boy.
Okay, I'm gonna
looks
try
like
to
we
kill
have
him
no
then.
choice.
All right, I'm gonna try to kill him. So no more non-lethal. I'm just gonna do a regular attack, trying to kill him.
He does look heavily injured and looks like he's very
There we
weak.
go. That's a 16 this time.
That would beat his normal AC.
Okay, well, that's the only reason I hit is because I'm not taking the -4 anymore. So there we go. That's 11 non-lethal,
You crush his
No,
head.
no.
or lethal. I mean, sorry, lethal.
Okay, how do you want to kill him?
How do you want to do this?
You did nearly double his health left.
Him in the back of the head.
So you just crush his back of his head.
Okay,
So he just goes still for a moment, but just slumps down dead.
okay,
Let's take him inside his house.
I agree.
Wait. There's one thing. You guys might want to pretend that you're fighting me in case somebody comes around,
You do hear
because
commotion in
somebody
the area.
lit.
Perception checks for everyone.
Yay, perception that I. Oh, actually.
Perception or listen if you have it. If you have perception, use that. If you have listen, just use that.
I have the perception set up, but I don't know if I have it set up correctly.
20
In a cell. In a cell.
22 perception.
What the freak? One moment, I need to refresh my page. What was the perceptions?
Mine was 22.
22. Natai got 14. And freaking Ryan got freaking 21. Andrelic, let me check yours.
I don't know if mine is set up correctly. I just put the 1 from my my wisdom modifier.
You take points out of what would go in. Did you put anything in listen or spot?
There is currently 2 in spot and none in listen. Or wait,
Just put 2.
I have 4 ranks in listen and 4 ranks in listen and 2 in spot.
Yeah, I've set it up correctly.
Okay, so
Or at least I believe so. Okay, you can definitely tell they're shuffling. Looks like people are checking out the area. You've got like, what, 10, 20 seconds before they're here?
Quick, pretend you're fighting.
I'm going to quickly pick up the guy and carry him into his house.
You are currently around 60 feet from his house.
All right. I can fly 40 feet.
Him for crying out loud. Are you sure?
Move fast.
All right, if you say so.
I grabbed the dude and started flying.
well, since I'm not that close to this, I'm just gonna hide in an alley and wait for them to walk, or wait for my allies to walk by.
So, Andrelic, I need from you a stealth check.
Stealth check, got it. You just want me to roll a move silently or hide?
That's what stealth is. It's the combined. It's
Well,
like,
wait. I don't have the stealth set up, so I'm gonna have to roll one of those two.
just either one then.
Okay, well, I'll just roll hide then, since I'm not really moving. Yeah, I mean they don't see anything.
If they see you, I'm going to be surprised.
They see me, I'll cry.
So yeah, you just move and slip into the alleyway. Abraxas, what are you doing?
I'm going with the other guys to the warden's house.
Okay.
Up my mace away
You might
though.
want to wash the blood from your
Yeah,
from,
that's what I'm saying. I'll clean the mace and then put it away.
Once we get into the house, I'm going to search and see if there's a basement.
Ryan, why did you leave?
Okay, something went wrong. Hang on, rejoining.
So if I were to make a move silent, or not a move silent, a stealth skill here, what would I add in for the rank?
You remove ranks from the hide and move
From
silent,
hide and move silent?
and you just
Dang, that's
reassign
a lot of
them.
points.
You just reassign them.
Dang. Okay, that's a lot of points then. Okay.
Please be aware, you still have a max cap of I think 7 ranks you can put into a skill.
So I can only put 7 on stealth?
You only can put as high as 7 ranks.
And class skills.
Okay.
Most class skills are 3 ranks.
But it's a class skill for him.
Okay, well, still, that's pretty high anyways, so.
You have a total of 10 ranks you need to... you put 7 in stealth?
Yeah, I put 7 in my rank and my ability modifier, which would be 3, so I get a bonus of 10 to stealth.
You still have 3 more you have to spend. I'm just going to put in perception.
Okay, well, that's fine. I would imagine that that's important too, so yeah. I have that set up now, so for future reference I can always do that.
Okay, so you just bust down his front door?
No, if it's locked, I'm going to search his body and see if he's got keys.
You find out a key ring with several keys on it.
I'm going to try the keys and get the door open quickly.
None of them open the door.
Check again.
Break it down.
Oh. Okay, then I will just shoulder the door until it bursts open.
Strength check.
While he's doing that, I'm also going to use my. Am I within 100 feet?
You are within a. Holy sh. Okay, the third
Good
one
enough.
breaks down, but you can definitely hear people are upon you. 'Cause you have to take 2 steps.
gonna-
2 times you have to step back to try and get enough behind your blow to knock the door down.
Yeah.
So yeah, you definitely can see people. Where's Ryan? Where's Abraxas?
I'm going inside the house.
I'm a bit distance away. You know, so that people will see me first before they see them.
They would have actually encountered. Did you stay at the crime scene where the scream came?
Yes.
Okay, then they see you. You see several guards and several citizens. Well, actually 2 guards and like 5 citizens who came to check out what was happening. They all need to make will saves. I'm just going to do that. Everyone's terrified of you. Everyone immediately turns and just starts running the fuck away because they see a lich. Well, now the town has a lich on. Now there's a lich on the loose.
Okay. Then I go my disguise.
You do what?
I move away and then try to hide and then use my disguise.
Stealth check.
They see the lich. Huh?
Stealth check.
Stealth check?
Stealth. You don't have that set up, do you?
Oh no, I don't. Okay, let me put it.
Sneak. Move silently or hide.
Let me see. Let me check my silently or hide. Move silently is 4 plus 2, and my hide is also the same. Uses dex, right?
Yes.
There we go. And wow.
Oh my nice.
Wait.
So does that pass?
Whoa.
Did you take any ranks from hide or move silently?
Yeah, I already put them in.
Question. Problem. Does move silently or hide a class skill for you?
Move silently and hide are not class skills.
Then you do not have stealth as a class skill.
And what? Yeah, but it's not class skill, and that's what I roll.
Yeah, that's fine.
Do you need to be trained in stealth? Is I think the question.
Yeah,
Okay.
he's not trained. You are not trained in stealth.
Yes, I'm not trained in stealth, and the lich somehow manages to be stealthy enough to hide.
Okay, just do a disguise check now. And Abraxas, what are you doing?
I was going inside the house with the rest of my group.
You and Natai are the only 2 going inside.
Okay.
Well,
Let's inside in the search real quick and see if I can find a basement.
General search check would be the thing applied, I believe.
All right.
Wow, I am rolling quite well today.
Yes, you are. That's freaking good. And that's not even a good. You don't even have a good. That's good of an item modifier. Yeah, you definitely slip into the shadows and just vanish from sight. You do not find any basement.
Okay.
You find a stairway leading up to the 2nd level, but no basement. You find it's a nice building, though. Nice kitchen area. Nice bedroom. You see a guest room. You don't see anyone else in the house.
What's the floor made of?
Wood.
Okay.
With concrete on below him. No, wait, it'd be dirt below him, below the wood.
Brah. Roar.
That would mean there might be a basement in that 3rd-story building.
I think that's what Andrlik said.
Yep, that is what I told him. I only told Notai this. So.
You told it to the group. When they were doing it. The only one who doesn't know is Alton. So
okay.
What are you doing with the corpse?
I'm just running around with a giant scythe in my hands, looking around to see.
Are you staying in the same area, or?
I'm just going to run straight through, running around, looking around, and then and then if I see anyone, I'm going to ask.
Yeah.
What happened? I just heard I heard someone shout lich.
You see a few people come up to you and just saying, "Oh, there was a lich in the area. We don't know what happened to it. It ran off in some direction. I don't
Actually,
remember where it went. It's gone now, though." Oh God, this cannot be good for.
Seriously?
What?
Seriously? How the heck did a lich of all things finish the game town?
Oh my god.
I don't know.
You know who plays around
This has to be the fault of the guards, though. They're the ones supposed to protect us. But who's supposed to protect us from a lich? Those things are like supposed to be dark, evil magic, and who knows what other stuff about liches. You can see he's terrified right now.
I'm just going to say, go back to your homes, lock up. I'm going to go with
He immediately turns and runs away. He immediately turns and runs away. And anybody he passes by two people and immediately tells them, lock up, get inside, and lock up.
Alright, so while this is, I'm going to go, I think I've caused a big enough distraction like this. It might be time for you guys to go head to the building. I'm going to see if I can find more of the guards. Try to convince them to get more backup so that we can deal with the lich in town.
Natai and Abraxas are currently inside the warden's house.
Yes.
And what are you doing? And what is Natai searching for?
I'm searching for anything valuable, some loot. Treasure, magic items, whatever.
You don't find any of that kind of stuff. You find stuff that you would normally find in a house.
He's the town warden. What makes you think he has valuable stuff like that?
He has a sword and breastplate armor on.
I'm going to look for
From his corpse,
paperwork
yeah.
that talks about the Goliath we're trying to break out.
You don't find any mention of that in there.
Okay.
It seems that there's not a lot of anything related to his work in this house.
Okay.
Yes, you guys might want to get out before someone checks his house.
Well, if they do, then we'll just.
You
I
hear someone. Wait, where are you two currently in relation to the house? In the house.
We take his body upstairs, put it in his bed, and then I will search the main floor.
As you're coming down the stairs, you can hear someone at the front door.
Someone
The
not
smash door.
I will.
Remind you.
I'll get my Sith out in case someone tries to.
You hear someone yell, "Is anybody there? Warden, are you all right?"
You have a good bluff?
No, I don't. I have a good diplomacy, but not a bluff.
Yeah, you could try either one.
I would just tell him that
You have to reveal yourself, though. Remember, he hasn't noticed you yet.
I'm not
Wait.
gonna open the door, but I will go to the door and tell him the warden is sleeping.
Dude, the door is smashed in by Natai. There is now a smashed door.
Actually, when he
and
broke it, it would have it would have slammed to the side. He did not notice it.
Oh, because I thought the door was still on the hinges.
It is on the hinges.
Okay, yeah, because I would have closed it when we came through.
Oh, when you came inside?
I call it, I'm fine, I'm just going to bed.
I mean, I closed the door when we came inside. So
Who the heck is this?
Ah, damn it.
Can I peek
He's
around
looking
the
at
corner
you, and he's
see-
looking at and wondering who the hell the other person is.
It's the warden.
Oh, someone came in the house already?
Where are you at right now?
Wait, so this guy just walked into the warden's house?
He saw the damaged door.
That's what I'm saying, though. I was by the door talking. I was talking to him through the door.
No, the door was. The lock is broken.
Right, but it can still be pushed. It can still be pushed closed. It won't lock, but it can still be pushed closed, can't
Okay,
it?
so he's on the other side. And
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Okay, so he's on the other side. Just being clear, he's wondering who the hell are you people doing in the warden's house?
Can I peek around the corner and see who is?
You see
Outside
three
the
guards
door.
outside the doorway.
All right, I'm gonna use my telepathy then to tell Abraxas and Notai that there's 3 guards right outside the door,
Let's find the back door.
and that they should probably get out, make sure they take the keys from the warden with
I
them,
think
and
Natai
try and
already
get out
has
as fast as possible.
I think Natai already has the key ring.
Well, I mean, I'm just saying because I don't know if he actually picked it up or not. But
This guards got here
Okay,
quick.
as I do, I'm heading my way to the warden's house. Do I see the guards?
Yes.
I call them. Hey guards, have you guys seen the lich? I'm pretty sure I shout loud enough that anybody inside the
They
house
instantly
can
turn to
hear
look
me.
at you. We heard of that, but we want to check on the warden. And we saw this house broke, his door busted. And there's 2 strangers inside.
I'm not a
Seriously?
stranger. I know the warden. He's not available right now. He's resting.
You actually have to bluff that part. You
Yeah.
know the warden, partially, so you're not bluffing, but you're bluffing about him being alright.
Any chance I could try diplomacy instead?
I'm pretty sure bluff is the one used.
Yeah. Okay.
I don't think you need
Well,
trained in
that's
it.
still a 22. Excuse me.
Unless I'm mistaken, you can use it without ranks. Yeah.
Yeah, you can. Yeah, you can.
You get a +6. Okay.
Well.
What are you trying to bluff?
I'm just telling him the warden's sleeping. He doesn't want to be disturbed right now, and I'm here to.
But
Help
who's
him
the
out.
other guy that tried to pass off as the warden?
That was the warden. He's just, his voice is a little rough right now. It's been a long few days with all the events going on in town. He's overworked himself, so he's resting.
Well, diplomacy at this point.
Okay, that actually have ranks in, and that's a 29.
dang.
Okay, so you're convinced that you're just. But why is his door broken?
I don't know.
I say, did somebody try to break in?
The door is clearly broken.
I heard noises. I came downstairs, and then before I could even open the door or look outside, I just heard you guys talking. So I don't know. I guess you guys weren't trying to break it down then.
Why would we break the warden's door down?
I don't know who you are.
We're guards!
Okay, I can't see you. You're telling me you are, and that's fine. I can't see
Open
you.
the door!
No,
Can
the warden does not want to be bothered. Please come back another time.
Can I turn?
Fine, tell
come
the
out
warden
here?
we're going to go look for the. Tell the warden we're going to look for the lich. Come on, man. We gotta
when-
find this thing.
When he wakes up, I will pass along the information.
Thank you, and have a nice day. It's good,
You
sir.
too.
And just walk straight to Amon. He walks in. Have you seen the lich?
I heard the shouting, but I couldn't find it. I met a few townspeople who apparently saw it, but they didn't know where it ran.
Can I?
Can you
think
direct
we're
us to
gonna
where those-
need more than just these few people.
All right,
Got
thank
any
you
more?
for your help. If you do see it, please direct us to please inform the local guard about its current locations. This is a terrible, terrible thing happening,
Okay.
especially during the
can I run
festival.
up?
They immediately
Can
go
I run
off
up to
and
the-
search. They immediately pick up and
Can
just
I
go
run up-
search. Yes, Anderlick?
Can I run up to the guards and point them opposite of the jail, which would be in this direction, and tell them that I saw the lich run in that direction?
We think you could, sir, and they immediately head off and straight in that direction. Actually, you have to bluff that.
What
Actually, you
about
have
the rest of the guards? We need need at least a few more to join them.
Actually, I need to make a correction on what they did. Andrelic, roll me a bluff check because you're lying. That is not the direction he headed. Oh, Andrelic already rolled a bluff check. And they believe it! He said,
Quick.
"Thank you." They immediately head off to go search for that area.
And I'll join them, so that technically speaking, he's not lying.
If you want
But the
to.
rest of you guys
All right,
have got to get that guy out. Seriously.
Everyone's scrambling, so you actually would be the thing. Everyone's searching the town. Should I do the part with Alton right now? Because this would have happened before the commotion.
Yes.
Okay, Alton, you walked into a tavern over here on the other side of town.
Okay.
You see several lots of people, a bartender, you see upstairs doorway, which you think would be a sleeping area or maybe something else. You see several tables filled with patrons and other people drinking. What do you want to do?
Okay. I want to spend a couple of minutes trying to assess whether they are actually commiserating any lost friends, for example.
You
To
find
start with.
2 tables that are doing drinking while the other 3 are not. one seems to be drinking about the local guards. One of them seems to be drinking about something else.
Okay, the local guard's the one I'm interested in.
One of them, one of the people at the actual table, is in guard armor.
Okay.
I will be using a token to represent this.
Okay. Go over to the tavern bar where the barkeep is.
Okay, you head up to the barkeep.
Yep. And I point to the party over there that are drinking with the guard, commiserating.
Yeah.
And go, to remember. Basically, I'll say to the barkeep to remember those who've fallen. I want to buy all those people over there a drink.
Okay. What kind of drink would you like to buy them?
Can I gauge roughly what they're drinking based on that? Glancing at the table.
Perception.
Actually, no. Do you know what? Fuck it.
You could ask.
Ask him if has he got anything like mead or anything pretty strong, basically.
He has several brands of alcohol, ranging from copper to gold level copper.
Let's go with a gold. Something about a gold.
Okay, so you just do it. I don't know actual alcohol names or anything, so I'm just going like.
No, that's fine. That's fine.
Okay, so you just want to spend a gold.
Expensive, high quality, basically.
Oh, expensive would be 5 gold, or you can just do.
No, 5 gold's worth it.
Okay, you want to spend 5 gold per person. There's 4 people at the table.
No, I want to buy a bottle that is about 5 gold.
Okay, so you want to buy one 5 gold thing, 5 gold bottle of alcohol for the
and a bunch of glasses, basically.
Okay, you pay him.
Yep, I will.
Deduct the 5 gold, and he hands you a bottle with several glasses.
Okay, and I will go over directly to the guard first of all.
You see don't see any seats open.
That's fine.
4 seats are open.
That's fine. I'm gonna insinuate myself into the group.
Okay.
I will go over to him and kind of cough politely, holding a tray with glasses and drinks.
They are actually all partially drunk, but you can see several glasses where they are, along with 3 bottles of alcohol with them. Only one's unopened, one's empty, and one's only half empty. Okay.
I'm still guessing that mine's probably better quality than what they're drinking at the moment. So
you can try and gauge.
I'll take a rough guess. I've got a praise.
So you can roll praise and you get a rough check.
Yeah, so I'm just having a quick look. Catch sheet, skills, praise.
Praise is at the top.
Yeah, I got it.
You're pretty sure theirs aren't even gold, ain't even worth gold. It seems to be like a couple silver, but it's only a guess.
Yeah, that's fine. But yeah, I will basically go to stand next or just behind the guard specifically, and kind of politely cough to draw attention to myself.
They all just take a moment to actually register you're there and look at you. The guard is the only one not looking at you, but he puts down his drink and says, "How may I help you?" Swaying slightly, his words slightly slurred.
Okay, I'll turn to him and say, "Look, actually, I'm here to kind of offer my condolences for your friends because I know one of them, and I just wanted to make a mental note of the name and go yes."
I'm thinking of I going off the female name as best I can.
Yeah, as long as it triggers in my brain that's the right name I'm looking for.
I'm pretty sure that's the name I gave you.
Yes, that was. At which point I will agree emphatically and go, look, I just wanted to, give her a good send off and show the bottle with the drinks and kind of look around for an empty chair.
There's a seat over there if you want. There's a stool over the next table over you can just draw from.
Okay, I will immediately put the bottle and the glasses down first to put myself in the group and then go off and get the chair.
All right then.
And then draw it up. And then basically I'm going to...
They move aside to allow you more room.
Okay, and then basically I'm going to try and seat myself next to the guard, if possible.
Let's see if they moved aside for you. The roll is favorable. They actually moved aside. You do have a seat next to the guard.
Awesome. Start pouring drinks for everybody. And then basically I'll go through a series of toasts. Yeah, exactly, to the fallen, all this lot. So.
Damn freaking crazy man. Why'd they have to take our friends?
Exactly, it's not right, man. It's not right. This thing just wanders up, starts killing our friends for no goddamn reason. It's not on. And basically, I'm going to egg them up a bit.
Yeah, I don't understand why he attacks our platoon. We were just out on patrol.
Exactly, man. It's not on. But
Such
you know,
good
he
people.
is. But he is going to pay for his crimes after the party, isn't he?
Damn straight he is.
Absolutely, we all know this.
He's
but-
going to die.
Now,
He's swaying
mate.
back and forth as he's speaking.
okay, lean in towards the guard specifically and say, look, mate, you know and I know it's not right that you can only kill a guy once, and there's a lot of friends we just lost. I'll try slurring a bit as well to seem like I'm keeping pace.
Bluff.
Yep.
Just do a... Because I don't think there's any actual check for this, so I'm just going to do bluff. Oh my god, you prove off a very convincing drunken act. And then again, they're also drunks. I mean, partially drunk, so... Yeah, it's like a -4 anyways to that roll, so... They don't even see anything different. They see a drunken man who's lost something.
Yeah. And I'll turn to the guard and say, look, man, you know, we know he's going to get what's coming to him, but... You know, I was really close to him, and all this lot. And I really start to well up and everything, and I say, look, I've got a bit of gold. How about you want to do me a favor and kind of sway with him? I've got a bit of gold. I just want to kind of make it right before he goes. You know, give him a bit of a rough up. You wouldn't mind? Would you,
No.
Yeah, just a little bit.
He's drunk, so he stands up.
We
should
wait
rough
till
him
you
up a
are.
bit. All 4 of the other people just stand up in agreement. All wanted to beat the crap out of this Goliath. You are really playing this well.
All 3.
Now we should totally do this now before we forget about it or anything with the party. So we should do this and give him a chance to heal up afterwards, so nobody really notices.
Yeah.
Do this now.
Yes. They immediately turn to leave.
Okay, I follow. And all I'm throwing will be I'll be trying to like cheer him up and everything, good times and everything. It's just not right and all
Some
this.
are crying.
That was amazing.
The guard has his sword out. Actually, he didn't draw a sword. They all walking out. Actually, the 3 partridge just don't have any weapons or any gear or anything. They just go with their fists.
Fist fight him.
They're just gonna go punch him until they feel better.
Yeah.
He hates straight there. It'll take a few minutes. By this time, the commotion from the Lich would have happened.
Yeah.
So as he arrives, the Lich from the motion, but it's actually going to take a minute for word to travel. So you do have 2-3 minutes before word gets here.
Yeah, that's fine. So what I'll do is if there's something like an axe handle or something along the way, I'll pick it up and can I carry it along to
an axe?
Join in. Axe handle, just a piece of wood or something.
Oh, just
obviously
a piece of wood.
They don't have bats, so it's just something blunt.
Nah, they picked up some stuff they found on the ground, so everyone has a
Beat me with, oh my god.
Yeah. So we go off that way then.
Okay, they immediately see the 2 guards, male and female, right in front of the entrance, as these 4 drunks, 3 drunken citizens and 1 drunken guard walk up to the place. We want in! We want to beat that bastard man for what he did to our friends.
Okay.
The guards immediately try and stop them, because they're not drunk, they're not stupid.
Okay.
They still can't do it.
Okay, I'm going to wait and see how this plays out between the drunk guys and the active guard. Actually, they're actually outnumbered at the moment, so.
They immediately call inside for help. You can see this, and 4 more guards come out.
Okay.
Within 10 seconds, within a short while. They immediately start detaining the group.
Okay. Actually, at that point, I'm going to step in and try and find. Is there anybody who looks to be the leader of the guards that are sober?
No, they just look like ordinary guards. 2 are female and 4 are male.
Okay, I'll go to one of the males.
Okay.
And I'll go up to them. I'm going to lay it on thick, but I'm not. I'm going to drop the sober, the being drunk, so I look more reasonable than the rest of them. So I'm going to stop acting drunk. And I go up to them and say, "Look, I'm very sorry about this. They got a bit worked up about looting their friends and everything, and they just felt it was a bit unfair that he's going to sit in a nice warm cell with some food and everything before during the party and everything, and you guys are going to have to stand out and look after. What Goliath are you
talking about?
Well, he seemed to think that this Goliath thing that killed those squads was in here.
You mean? Oh, wait, that's a Goliath who killed those squads?
The big guy.
Oh, I know this lunatic killed some guards a while ago, but I didn't know it was a Goliath.
Yeah, well,
What's a Goliath?
We're kind of like friends of the deceased.
No, the guard captain said the lunatic is to stay. No one is to ever see him, and to not let anybody there.
Okay,
on penalty of imprisonment.
Okay.
We could lose our jobs for this.
Okay. I completely understand what you're saying, and I mean these guys are completely drunk. They would take it way too far. You know, they would probably beat him within an inch of his life, and you guys would lose your jobs. I get that.
Yes.
That's completely
Thank you
fair.
for understanding. We need to detain this group.
Look, they're just a little bit high spirit, and do you know what? I'm going to kind of jingle my pouch a bit and see if that attracts his attention. I'm trying to gauge whether he's corruptible or not, basically.
Let's see about that. He eyes it faintly, but keeps his eyes mostly on you.
Okay, so look, you know, I get it. They're a bit high spirits. How about I kind of donate? Because really, this is it's gone a bit too far. How about if I pay you? You know, just send those guys home and everything, and I'll chip in towards paying for some drinks to to condole the losses of your friends and ours. We lost friends. We all did. I
didn't particularly know I myself didn't know particularly the guards that were doing it. I'm on a different shift than them.
Yeah,
but I can understand them. I can understand it though.
It's the family thing, isn't it?
Yeah,
everybody understands.
Family and friends are important.
So
horrible what happened.
Look, I tell you what. How about this? I'll go in, make a bit of a show of. If I know, we'll get them to go away, but they're going to be upset about not getting some sort of payback. So
what can we do?
Here's the thing. How about, and I'll jingle my pouch again whilst I'm talking, just to attract his attention.
Faintly looks again.
Yeah. So look, if I go in and just give him a little bit of a rough, because I'm sober, I'm not drunk like those guys, so I won't take it too far. I'll go in, give him a little bit of a kicking. These guys will feel better about it. You guys know that he's not going to get away lightly before he gets, and I'll even chip in for some drinks for the guys for everybody, because it's family. Everybody understands that. We knew them; they were family to us, and they're family to you guys.
Yeah.
And I'm kind of jingle my pouch again.
This time he doesn't look. He doesn't look at all, and his eyes are unfocused, like he's thinking hard about this.
Okay. I'll even.
Are you being truthful about of roughing him up though?
I'm completely about not going overboard or anything like that.
Okay, so diplomacy.
Yeah.
Yeah, the thing is, he's not really. He's trying to spring him out, so roughing him out is not exactly on.
Well, he's probably gonna do it anyway, though.
I was going to give you a +4 bonus because you actually are playing on the +4 confidence bonus because you're playing on specific things other than that.
Yeah.
But what about the warden though? If he finds out about this, we can be in a lot of trouble.
Well, I'll tell you what. I'll be in and out in no time, and it's just to appease these guys really, and make me feel better because we. I did lose a friend, and I want to see something before going. I'm quite happy to, and I'll start sliding out a couple of gold coins out of my pouch. So, I'll make sure everybody, has a good night to celebrate afterwards.
All right, but only a few minutes. All right.
Sure, absolutely.
It's late,
I'll hand
so
over.
The warden went home. So if we keep it hush hush, maybe we can. Maybe
okay,
a little rough up
I'll throw him.
bad.
I'll literally put the coins. I'll subtly hand over the coins to him as well.
How many coins do you hand him?
3 gold.
Okay, you hand him 3 gold. You make sure you deduct those 3 gold.
I will do. Don't worry.
The other guards have already taken and apprehended the group.
Yeah, that's fine.
So yeah. So the drunken things. 4 guards leave to go take these people. Actually, assaulting the guard. They would actually take them inside.
Yeah, let them cool off. Basically, I'm kind of saying, let them cool down, cool off. They've had a bit.
Yeah, they'll just be thrown in a cell for the night until they.
Exactly.
For the night. So yeah. Okay, so you are taking inside the cell and let in. Okay.
Okay. So look, just a couple of minutes. No.
Yeah. Okay. Welcome to the jail cell.
Okay.
I'm liking where this is going so far.
I kind of like this too. I liked role playing about this.
So by this time, would we have been walking towards the jail? And I say we, I mean not me, Notai, and Abraxas.
Were you going to head? Oh yeah, you were. So these ones are just throwing people in jail.
Yeah.
Yeah, just throwing them at the closest cells possible.
Yep,
we were
makes
about
sense.
to break in so that we can be breaking in as they're breaking out.
A bunch of people just thrown in jail. Those the two added were just the people who just came in from outside. There we go.
Okay.
Let me
kinds of
pull
all-
your token on the screen. Alton. Oh wait, yeah.
Yep, that's
Okay,
fine.
but please don't tell people about this. All right, we have a secret underground place where we keep the really bad people, people on Execution Road.
Yeah, I get that.
Yeah, people don't know about this really because, well, people found out about it. They might actually, well, there's a lot of reasons why.
Yeah.
I don't want to go into details. It's over this
Sure.
way. The entrance is over this way.
Okay, now
Move your
follow along.
Move your token. Yeah. Instead. No wait, he can go right here. Then he goes over to the, not to the entrance, but off to the left of the doorway, and actually brushes aside a mat. He finds out a trap door was there.
Okay. Awesome.
Yeah, he moves it aside, pulls out a key, and just unlocks it, and pulls open the door. We have a few guards down there though, so be careful.
That's fine. I presume you can square this away with them?
Yeah, just give me a moment.
Sure. And I'll just wait.
Can I yell at the guard and say you're next since he's down there with me?
You can.
Can I roll intimidation for that?
Yes.
Alright, hold on. Let me go.
Rand has finally entered the scene.
Woo!
Considering that he was locked up and we had to go through all this trouble to find him, it's about
You're somewhat loose. Yeah, he's definitely afraid of you. Yeah, we got some guys coming here to rough him up a bit for what he did to our friends and everything. All right, he'll be gone in a few moments. Don't worry, group. The other group the guards look uneasy, but he waves you down. Come on down. Nothing to be afraid. He's chained up entirely. Wrath has arms around his chains around his arm. Pulled him out to his side. He is currently sit down and prone. With a chain around his neck, his chest, and connected to the sides, the walls, the ceiling, and the floor, making him completely immobile.
Okay.
They're not taking chances with this. And
No.
Yeah, you gonna move your token?
Yeah, where's his token so I can see where he is?
Off to
It's
the
over
right.
to the right of you.
Oh, right, okay, I couldn't see it.
Off to the
Yeah. Okay. Oh, wow. I'll turn to the guard that
That's
is it
just
that,
awkward.
this the guard that brought me in?
Yes.
You see a tattoo of wrath on his back, by the way.
These
Okay.
these ones are the ones that were down here before.
I'll turn to the guy that I was talking to and politely say, look, man, you know, if they're down here watching this, they'll have to admit to it. Maybe they need to go for like lunch.
No, these people were the ones who were part of the group. They'll understand.
Oh.
Yeah, but if the warden finds out that
These guys are
that
part of the
is-
group that I killed.
the warden finds out, they'll have to say that they were there watching it. They'll have to explain how suddenly he's got all these bruises. If they go to lunch and brackets, I will say
It's too
then
late
they
to
won't
go
know.
to lunch, though. But yeah, I get your idea. Let me give me a moment.
Sure.
He goes over to one of them and gives some hushed whispers.
Can I do a strength check to attempt to break out?
Okay. Not everyone. It's not a good idea to leave too many of the people here. I mean, let him go. So a few of them will go.
Okay.
The two at the bottom leave. Just break up and leave.
Okay.
They go there just to go sit up and wait.
Okay.
And he just moves off to the side right here.
My strength is 20, actually.
So
Oh boy.
he's actually trying to make an effort to try and break his chains. Isn't he?
Can I actually do that? I have strength of 20.
You have your strength is half right now.
So it'd be 10.
Wow. Rolled a natural 20.
Yeah, you try. Your character has tried to pull the strength, but other than jingling, you do nothing. Other than the guards do get a little. Well, they see you trying to break free.
What? Oh yeah,
I got a 20. A natural 20.
Yeah, turn to some of the other guards and say, I think you might need a few more chains. Looking worried. I'll look worried.
He
I mean, I rolled
gestures
a natural
to
20.
to these two cards over here. It wouldn't hurt to get some extra chains for this because that guy
Don't
looks like
touch
he
me.
might break free. We have magic strength sapping chains on him right now, and he still looks like he can break free. Go get some more. These two
Alton?
rush off and actually run out the gate as your group is approaching.
Okay.
Okay, one thing.
Is there any obvious padlocks or anything like that on these chains?
No. Around his neck, there seems actually no, there wouldn't be. There's nothing that would seem like it would unlock it.
But what race is he?
Who?
Wrath is a gargoyle.
No, I'm talking about the other guy, because I am Wrath.
Oh, I look like an elf at the moment.
You know from person he's
Even Elfie came to play.
I will step forward at this point and sort of lift the piece of wood that I'm carrying.
Please move your token forward.
Yeah. But what I'm going to do is, as I'm holding the wood out, I'm going to show my signet ring, which has like the.
How does Wrath and Alton not know each other?
Well, it's entirely possible, but the point is that's why I'm using the signet ring to. The thing is, if I'm disguised, I won't look like how he expects
Who
me to
says
look.
he's not familiar with your disguise?
Well, because I probably use a few.
That's true. You probably have a couple around, so.
Yeah. But the idea is that I'm using the signet ring to show that I'm actually on his side.
Perception check for Alton for Wrath.
And I'm not hiding.
Really?
My perception's pretty bad.
Yeah, but it's not. I'm not hiding the. I'm making it obvious to you.
Now,
so.
I don't even think I have perception as a skill.
You did never added it, but just do a spot check.
Spot? Oh, wow. I am
You have a +1.
terrible. Oh, yeah, I got a +1.
It's a D20 roll.
Yes, you spot it. DC 8 was your
Nice.
DC 8. You are incredibly lucky. You do glance at it as he's raising the piece of wood to strike you.
He just kind of like tilts his head. He tilts his head as much as he can, and the change is like
It does not allow it because you can barely move your head or anything at all.
As I'm a rogue and I'm used to spotting traps and stuff like that, is there anything what I would consider to be a weak point on any of these chains?
What would be the appropriate roll?
Probably like a disabled device, possibly.
Then roll disabled device. You also have to make the attack roll if you're actually attacking.
Well, at the moment, I'm buying the time to make sure he understands what's going on, and also to try and
take too long and
figure
he'll
this
start
out.
to get suspicious.
That's fine. But it shouldn't take too long to work this out.
I actually like how this is going. There's a lich on the loose. I can have so much fun writing this stuff out.
There's the roll.
You cannot see any normal way how this thing would open. More than likely, some kind of magic key is needed, or phrase, or magic something.
Okay.
You're not entirely sure.
Can I attempt again?
Your strength?
Yeah.
I will make a swing at him, but the idea is it's more for show.
It's just because it's since it is a 10, I have no bonuses, so just be normal D20.
Yeah. You rolled in that. Other than looking a bit angry, they're not even intimidated this time.
Oh man.
A slight jingle comes along from the chains. These things are tight. They are not allowing you to do
Yeah, I
much.
almost broke out the first time though. Great.
Yeah, I'm going. Basically, I will now start swinging, but the idea is to make it look like it's more impressive than it actually is. I'm basically doing. I'm pulling my blows, basically. But
You are doing minimum damage. What's your minimum damage for an improvised weapon?
Well, it's like a D4, I think, for an improvised weapon. So minimum is 1.
And you add your strength.
Yeah, but again, I'm pulling my blows, so I'm not putting my strength into it.
What's your strength?
It's +2, so 3.
Are you
again,
trying to trigger a rage?
It would be non-lethal as well.
I'm gonna have you do half strength, so
2.
you do 2 damage. So how many times?
Non-lethal. A few times. I'm buying myself time to figure out what to do.
Okay, just roll me a D6 +2.
Oh, do I not have any armor class right now?
No, you do not. You're more or less only clothes are on.
Whoa, maximum damage.
No,
It's
that's how many
non-lethal as
times
well.
he hits Wrath. Times that by 2. You took 16 damage.
I'd like to go into a rage.
Awesome. There we go.
So you
That's
didn't.
what I was looking.
You just went to rage. I did not know that. So your character just went rage. You took 16 damage.
I will turn to the other two guards and go, "Oh my god, get help! I think he's going crazy."
We need to detain him now.
Raging.
They
His
immediately
pupils
rush up
aren't
to him.
white right now. His pupils are, instead of like his red, it's literally just all white.
Oh, God.
You roll a natural 20. What does that mean?
Instead of running for help, they're immediately going to try and detain him.
The remaining guards, are they male?
I forgot about that.
Yes.
They are. Awesome.
You are extremely lucky.
Phew. Okay. Sneak attack on this guy then.
One moment.
Can I attempt to flick him?
Rages entails the American fly into rage certain times per day, and it rages you gain plus 4 strength, plus 4.
His strength also goes up.
Okay, well the constitution
strength
bonus
is
is
not
normal. You only get half strength, so you only have a currently of 12 strength.
So it's, what was it? I get a +4 or whatever?
You get a plus 4 to strength and plus 4 to constitution. However, because your strength is halved right now, you only have a total currently of 12 strength.
Okay, now I have 12 strength, but when I'm out, I'll have 22 strengths.
24.
24.
24. Oh, man.
Yeah. So yeah. Do I get in a surprise round? Because I don't think the guards are actually expecting it at this stage for me to attack
They're
him.
completely focused on the
right?
insane lunatic trying to get out.
Okay, so
and they're immediately going to attack.
Okay, so surprise round on that guy then.
Roll initiative.
Oh man.
And the group at this point would be outside, so I'm gonna move them as well.
For some reason, my initiative.
Why did my strength go up by like 40? Why is my strength 40 right now? Oh, that's a mod. Okay, no, never mind. Never mind.
So would we be? Would we be
currently outside? So please do roll for initiative.
All right.
This got interesting quickly.
Yes, we may actually have to end it here for today.
No.
Not yet. Not yet.
Oh, we can.
We have to at least get me out first.
Until we know that we can get. Wait, why am I there?
Oh right, Amon, you're not there.
Yeah, I'm over there trying to help them find the lich and possibly be the lich if needed.
There we go.
Okay, so everyone else roll for initiative.
I rolled mine, but it didn't want to put it up there again.
I will add you. At turn, you rolled a 18.
Yep.
But can I roll initiative just in case I break out?
Yes, you do roll initiative. The guard rolls.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh wait, I've got a use magic device. Awesome. I might be able to figure out how to get you out.
What's the guard's initiative modifier? Oh, they don't have an initiative modifier.
So yeah, his eyes are like white right now, like just completely
Okay,
white.
is that everyone? 1, 2. No.
So he's looking pretty darn scary right now. All right, so he's.
Abraxas, you did not roll for initiative.
I thought me and my character weren't there, but I can. I mean, if
Yeah, you guys
want
are
me to.
basically entering the. You guys are at the entrance, and you see no one outside.
All right, I gotta find my token so I can actually.
Right at the
roll.
entrance.
Oh, okay, I see. Way up there. Okay.
Yeah, this is basically the guard entrance. Ignore the stairway right there. That's actually supposed to be the doorway.
Well then.
So now these people over here are downstairs, correct? Somewhere.
Yes, this is the downstairs area. The upstairs area is below.
And it's down these stairs here.
I'm gonna go try to get back.
You don't know where the entrance is. This is the stairway, right? This is the entrance right here. There's two steel iron doors right here.
But as far as like the stairs that go down to the area where they are.
You don't know where that is.
Okay.
So it's
All right,
Aenric, it's
so-
your turn. You do not know what's happening, so
Can I
Can
roll?
he
Can
hear
I
my-
roll a stealth
yes.
to kind of not really walk all the way in, but just kind of peek my head around to see if I can hear anything?
Yes. Roll stealth. I'm going to do that.
I think you'd be
Okay.
able to hear my, you know,
Nope,
like just
Alright,
too
my
far
so-
away.
general screaming. Okay.
So I can't roll a perception to see if I hear anything.
That guard hears nothing. Yeah, they don't even notice you peek your head in. The doors are actually one door is currently open. Actually, both doors are actually outside opened outwards.
All right, so I can't roll perception to try and listen in on the action that's going on downstairs.
By now these guards would have tried to actually at the. Oh yeah, they actually are just at their stations right now. These two are this one's just walking around, making sure everyone's doing good.
All right, and are these two? Like I know these two at the guard station text
So
there are.
these two, they're just standing
yeah,
outside.
So they're facing towards where I'm at, correct?
Correct. Or just glancing around. You can do a perception to get more information.
All right, I'll just go ahead and roll a perception then to see if I can notice anything. And it's a critical.
You notice jack shit. You want to try anything else?
Could I try and get up behind this guy right here and take him out,
You would see several guys would see you.
even with the 27 on the stealth?
Stealth means they haven't noticed you yet, but if you go blindly to kill that guard, they will notice you.
Alright, well I'm just gonna wait here then, see what happens, and then I'll continue on my next turn.
Wrath
so.
can't do anything, so Olton, what is your
Oh,
doing?
I was gonna set the break out, but okay.
You
Well,
can't do it.
It'll be sneaky attacking this guy for starters.
And please stop moving your token, Wraith.
Oh, I didn't mean to, but I just kind of.
Okay, so sneak attack, because they are completely unaware, so...
Yeah, I'm pushing. I'm using the dagger you've given me, and I'm pushing 2 charges of the poison in as well.
That is a move action to activate, remember that.
That's fine. I'm right there with him. So.
Yeah, so you use 2 charges of your daily limit of what, 5?
4.
Yeah, so
I've got 4 charges, so I'm using 2 of them.
Okay, so you use half your charges. So you add 2d6 damage to poison damage to your attack.
Yeah, I might have to roll that afterwards because of this system.
You have to actually hit.
Yeah, I don't know why that. Am I classed as flanking at this point?
You are considered surprised if you're looking for that. You do not get flanked right now because there's no flank. You don't get a flank.
15 on the set on a.
Yes.
Okay, hang on. I've got to do the d6, so it's 3d6
Why
for the
3d6?
sneak attack. Because I'm a rogue, I get sneak attack
You get 3d6 for sneak attack.
because of the dagger. I get 2d6 on the dagger and 1 for being a rogue at level 2.
Oh, 1d6 sneak attack and 2d6 poison.
Yeah.
That's 3d6 damage. Okay,
Yeah.
so that's 4 damage plus 4 plus 7.
11.
That equals 11. As you sneak your blade in, where do you want to kill him? I mean, how do you want to kill him?
Well, the idea would be it'd be coming from behind him, so he never sees it.
Oh, never mind. I just rolled for his health. His health actually, he actually lives with that roll. Shit, what the freak? That guy's tough.
Hence, I was trying to go for the needed all the damage I could get.
Oh yeah, he took a blow. So you just sink it into his back. He goes, ah! What the hell?
Okay, that's my action.
God.
He just took a great blow, and the poison is he's definitely feeling it.
Yep.
Abraxas, what do you want to do?
Do I have any idea where this combat's coming from?
You don't even know combat's happening.
Wow, okay.
So we're talking the other guards.
I guess I'll just start,
Damn, I like...
5, 10, 15. Just move down here.
Do you want to use a stealth check or just blatantly walk in?
Shed your cloak.
I don't think it's possible to hide, so I'm not even going to bother trying.
There is light everywhere. They would see you.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think it'd be possible for me to hide without invisibility,
What are
so...
you doing here? They say questionably as you walk in. Blatantly walk in.